days leading up to day 10, even kind of, on your off time when you're not being a bodyguard, you're kind of meandering around, talking to different people, getting a lay of the land, as it were, for kind of who you're traveling with. And you notice that maybe one or two of them might be interested in joining your religion. However, you think that it might take a little bit more convincing to get them there.
I would like to approach the paladin.
So basically, people are starting to show up to my sermons.
Yeah, a couple people.
So I'm approaching our guy here.
Our guy? What guy?
Our priest guy.
Okay, so a cleric, not a paladin.
Cleric. Yeah, we don't have a paladin, I think. And I would like to ask him, what is your religion?
God.
Let me get the specific one.
Something to do with the dwarves, if I remember.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out where it's written. My faith is Morden, Mordon.
Okay, so I am a haunted individual, and privately to our cleric, without the rest of the party around, I will confess to him that I grew up in a faraway land, Os, and I went into a blinding rage and murdered my friend that was having an indiscretion with a lover of mine. And after being found guilty and being sentenced to death, I escaped captivity and fled to Mastika, and have been wandering the lands as a mercenary trying to find repentance.
Damn.
We've come to the right place, my son.
And I would, I ask him humbly if he thinks that the gods have any mercy for murderers, one who would slay someone he thought of as a brother.
Damn.
If you think about it, the caravan we're traveling in is full of murderers. Just depends on what side you're on. So with that, I mean, we've already heard about somebody else's campaign today where they're going to be turning on each other, essentially. They don't have a choice. They have to. They have to come up with a solution, or the end is someone dies. So, I think that the gods don't essentially care what you do in the heat of the moment. It's afterwards. It's how you take the situation. It's how you ask for forgiveness. It's how you react to it. Everybody makes mistakes, but it's how you learn from it and what you do with your life afterwards. If you continue down that path, then you're damned, essentially. You deserve all of what evil has to do with you. But if you repent and you choose the path of righteousness, if you will, and you seek God's wishes, I think that there's a chance for you in the end. But you can't forget that God is always watching.
I will.
Was Jaka anywhere near this?
I thank you. I thank you for your wise words, and here is 20 gold pieces for you to give to your congregation. And I give the cleric 20 gold pieces for his congregation.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Can I have 20 gold pieces?
No, you can't.
Dude, I'm seeking repentance, okay?
Yeah, you guys.
He's paying his way into heaven.
Guys also don't know this is going on.
Right, yeah, you guys don't. I did not write down how much money I was supposed to be making on this because I was just donating it all. But I remember it being a very small amount.
Probably 10 gold every 10 days. So a gold a day.
Excellent. I feel better.
Cool. I'm
right.
glad your character feels better. All right.
So we're
I don't-
having a fight because that's where you left us off at.
What?
You left us off with us getting ready to go into
Yes.
battle.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Well, he rolled the encounters for the future. Calm down,
Yes.
guys.
So we ended last session on day 8, and I rounded us up to day 10 because that puts us 1/4 of the way through our journey. And that is when you guys had the next random encounter. So, that being said,
During this time, while we're going down the road, I'm just guessing that this isn't right and early in the morning. Bloodhunter's just going to be hanging out with Jocka, talking to him, bullshitting, stuff like that.
so you're leaving your post and abandoning your duties as a bodyguard.
Isn't Jocka and all of us bodyguards to the same person?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're all
We're
hired
bodyguards to the caravan.
to the caravan. You were all hired by different merchants. I believe the only one that was hired together was Rote. Who did you help hire?
Charlie.
Me.
Charlie. Yeah, so Charlie and Rote are working for the same person. Everybody else is working for
okay.
different people.
All right. Well, then I'm
would I
hanging
have
by my
heard
thing.
anything that happened with Charlie just now then?
No.
Okay.
Because Larold
You're the supervisor.
specifically said, if you guys were paying attention,
Well,
that this was being done in private. So,
Well, spank me,
So
mister.
we're heading to Neverwinter, right? Like that's
You
our
are-
ultimate goal.
no, you're heading to Waterdeep.
Or Waterdeep. How big of a place is that?
Waterdeep
Big.
is a ginormous town.
Yeah, it's like
It's
Magic
not.
items?
It's not. Not Neverwinter. It's not.
no, Waterdeep's pretty fucking big, dog. It's like the port town.
It's big, but it's not.
Yeah.
Essentially,
it's-
I'm trying
it's
to
not-
find out.
It's not Neverwinter big, is it?
Yeah,
Is it really?
yeah.
Oh.
Look it up.
I'll have to look it up when we get there, but
Basically, I'm trying to figure out what towns I essentially have temples in because of how rare my.
well, you're anything Dorvish made, really.
Yeah.
Waterdeep, I don't believe is Dorvish made. I
We-
can look it up now.
We already went through it last time.
No,
Yeah.
Waterdeep
didn't.
is a port town.
Mainly humans.
Yeah. I have the 3.5 Forgotten Realms campaign
Humans.
guide somewhere.
Waterdeep is 64% human, 10% dwarf, 10% elves, 5% halflings, half elf, 3% gnome, 2% half orc, 1% other.
Looks like I'm avoiding 10% of its population.
I would-
Wait.
Hey,
Reli-
I'm part of the 1%, baby. Fuck yeah.
The religions covered in Waterdeep are Denier, Mistra, Agma, and Tempest.
Oh my.
So basically, I'm like African Americans in the U.S. right now.
You're an emissary. I can't think of the religious word, but there's like
You're a
you're like
priest.
a religious. No, you're like a religious emissary.
I'm an
basically.
acolyte.
You're a missionary.
Yeah, missionary. There you go.
Also,
an
What
evangelist.
is your religion?
You're an evangelist. You worship Moradin, right?
Well,
Moradin?
by definition, I'm an acolyte.
But you worship Moradin, right?
Yeah,
we
what-
worship
correct.
Moradin.
Yeah.
Moradin.
He's
Hold
dope,
on.
dude. I have like 3
if I
different
can
dwarves
pull
that
him up.
worship Moradin. He's like the best. He's the best
Find a
Moradin god,
deity.
only the best. He's the absolute best.
Do you know what
Promise.
deity is? Like, or sorry, what alignment
Deity.
he is?
Deity,
Deity.
His alignment.
lawful good.
Alright, he's under lawful good. Bahamut, Torm, Tyr, Moradin. Let's see. I'm just curious if it gives you towns that it would.
It would be helpful because it doesn't. Basically, I have a home at any
Yep.
temple. And I'm just trying to figure out where these temples are, so I'm not carrying around a large sum of gold.
Oh, I can assure you, Waterdeep has a temple to Morin.
I can hold your gold. I have
Not
a bag
according
of
to
holding.
not according to the lore page, but
Dude, yeah, Trey, it's a big enough town. It could have
Well-
a small temple on the side.
You
You can homebrew that. I
Yeah,
mean, that way he
yeah,
can,
no,
he
I
can pay
could,
homage,
but-
you know.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to see if there's an official list here.
Yeah, and it varies a little bit from 3.5 to 5th edition, and I'm more familiar with.
To be
Oh
honest.
shit,
2.5.
Moradin does not like orcs.
No, Morden does not like orcs.
Nope.
Not a lot of dwarves like orcs, like
No,
in general.
And vice versa.
Morden.
Good thing there's no
Morden.
orcs in our.
He's a dwarven god, almost exclusively.
Yeah.
Yep.
A harsh but fair judge, strength and force of will embodied.
So the only place that has a quote-unquote official, like pantheon dedicated to Morden is Dorfholm.
Oh, okay.
That's the only
Yeah.
town that has an official pantheon dedicated specifically to him.
Yep.
Right, and we also get benefits, like if we're near a temple shrine or
Yeah.
other established presence. Like we can all get healed for free by the temple.
Right, and that you don't need to be at your temple to have that happen.
I'm sorry, I'm just staying straight.
Any place of religion, let me rephrase this. Let me be careful on how I word this. As long as the temple's deity, whatever it is. Deity. There you go.
Deity.
Everything
Yep, that's
but
okay.
what I said.
Right.
As long as you go somewhere where that religion's alignment is in some way neutral or good, they probably wouldn't have a problem with accommodating you as a person of the cloth.
Well said.
However, if you were to walk into a chaotic evil temple and be like, "Hey guys, can you heal us?"
Yeah, that's not gonna
They'd
happen.
probably try to stab you for your fucking eyeballs.
You're right.
So,
Yeah, they would say they would heal us, and in actuality they would.
No.
Poison us.
Chaotic evil, probably not. They
Chaotic
would probably
evil would
straight
just be like, die!
Yeah, they'd be like, "Ha, die."
Mhm.
You'd probably be looking at more of like a chaotic neutral, maybe. I don't anything with evil in it. I doubt would try to betray you like that. There's definitely going to be people that would. They would lie to you and then try to like trick you. I think the most of the evil alignments though would just be like, "Nah, fuck you, you're dead."
I agree.
All right. Anyway, so with all that being said, day 5. Day 5. You guys. It's about mid-afternoon.
That was day 10.
What's that?
Oh, we were on day 10.
Yes, day 10. What did I say? Day 9?
I think day 5.
Day 5.
I think you said
Oh.
day 5.
Sorry, day 10. Okay,
Day 10.
Day 10. My
Yeah,
bad.
I'm not fighting two more goddamn Chimera.
All right. Day 10 rolls around. You guys are about halfway through the day. And all of a sudden...
I cast Fireball.
all of a sudden, you guys hear this awful sound
It's a fireball.
come from the... No, it's not fireball. You hear a awful sound of wood breaking.
Is it in front of us?
Coming from the front of the caravan.
Jaka literally rolls his eyes like, ugh, here we go again.
So,
Instead, he's gonna start marching deliberately up forward towards the front.
all right. So
Boss,
Roll
you want me to
you
check it out?
Rote signals the caravan to stop.
Yep.
Boss, you want me to
And-
check it out? I ask the person who's in charge of me.
I'm gonna tell the
He
front
goes, yeah.
guards to go.
So, as you guys, obviously everybody's been summoned to see what's happened.
Oh, so we have
And-
help. Awesome.
And you guys see that one of the carts that was traveling in the caravan has one of
He's on
its
fire from a fireball. Sorry.
No, the yoke snapped, and the horses ran off, and the cart flipped over. And as you guys approach the cart, give me some rolls. Give me the rolls. The rolls.
Click your token.
Click your
Be a
token.
heathen.
Don't be a pussy, right?
Sir, this
Wrong.
is a good Christian stream.
Is it though?
How long have we been traveling, and how long are we supposed to travel again?
10 days, 40 days.
Oh, okay.
We're a fourth of the way there.
And we're gonna get to that big ass town.
We're gonna get to Waterdeep, potentially, unless you guys die.
You want to see us die?
Well, please don't intentionally kill us. I'm down
I'm
for
not-
a challenge, but
Alright.
I cast Fireball.
Where are you guys?
God
Oh, you guys
damn
are
it.
here.
Isn't that the DM's goal?
Oh
is to
shit!
kill
What the hell is that
Holy
thing?
No,
fucking
the
hell.
DM's goal is not to kill the
My-
characters.
my
A lot of people
goal-
misconstrue that.
No.
My-
but
my
it's the
goal-
character's goal to, undermine the DM and say, "Fuck you, we're not dying."
No.
No,
No,
the
it's
DM
not.
is a player just as much as we are.
The
It's-
DM
I know.
the
I'm
DM's
just
job
keeps the
is
saying,
story
I'm not
moving.
saying this seriously. I'm using
The
sarcasm.
DM's job is to construct the storyline in a way that keeps the players engaged and challenged.
Y'all are taking me way too serious on this.
I was just trying to give you the technical term. Anyway,
Are those treasure
alright.
chests in its body?
yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But that's there for
Dibs.
flavor.
Oh,
Those aren't actual treasure chests. Those
Well,
are
I mean,
just...
it could be. You could just say there's not as much in them as like a regular treasure chest.
No, they're just not there. They're not there.
It's just the image.
So, as you guys are approaching this overturned cart to see if anybody needs help, you see baskets roll out of the back of the cart, and that's when we roll initiative, as 4 snake-like creatures come slithering out of the baskets and
How-
don't
can
look
our
friendly.
squishy spellcasters please get behind the melee characters in the high armor?
Believe me, Jaka is now retreating at a very, very rapid pace.
I have a question.
Pre-initiative.
Yeah?
How big are these things?
Jaka is gonna be about here, yo.
Guesstimate about, I don't know...
They're in baskets, so I'm guessing they're tiny.
Like
Um,
like a full-grown snake, but
No,
not,
they're a little
but
bit
not a
bigger than that.
ridiculous snake.
They're a little bit bigger than that.
Are they
Well-
humanoid size?
They are medium size.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
humanoid
so they're
size.
like 14 feet long.
No, they're probably
Uh,
around 10
like-
feet long,
like-
but they
Because think if
stand
they're
about
14
6 feet
If
high.
the snake
Like-
is 14 feet long, most of its body is on the ground. If it's
Right.
standing up to
Like-
medium height, then it's
Like, so I would say they're about 7 to 8 feet long. These are medium-sized snakes.
So they're big fucking snakes. They're just not giant snakes.
They're not. No, they fit in a wagon. Obviously not.
who brought
mean-
the snakes?
Okay,
right,
whose
anyway.
turn is it first?
I need to roll initiative still. 21.
I actually got the initiative
So
I
the
wanted. I
snakes
want
are
to go
first.
after everybody.
Look at that. The snakes got first turn.
Well, I mean, technically, we did just stumble upon them.
That is true. I mean, no, it wouldn't be a surprise round because you guys
We
saw the
saw
barrels.
them.
Yeah, if you guys had been like turned away and then the barrels had fallen out and they slithered up on you, then maybe. But there's no surprise elements here.
I mean,
added.
have you ever walked up to 4 big ass snakes before? I bet you'd be a little surprised.
All right. Get everybody in order.
Dude, I used to live in fucking Phoenix, Arizona. I stumbled upon snakes quite a bit.
Yeah, but were they human sized?
Yeah.
No,
were they
they
8
were-
feet tall, and were there 8
No,
of them?
they
4 of
were,
them?
but they were rattlesnakes.
Well,
Well,
Larry, did they
rattlesnakes
literally
give you a
try to
warning.
consume you?
Uh,
That is the question.
I shot a
Rattle-
diamondback once in the desert.
Damn.
Rattlesnakes
Well,
are
I was
like-
walking and I heard it rattling and it was like a foot
User
away
joined
from
your
me.
channel.
And I jumped back and shot it like 6 times.
Hell yeah.
I did that with a deer once.
jump back. What's that
Alright.
sound?
Alright, ready.
I'm getting the tokens set up. But they will be acting first.
Are
Alright.
they like A-listers, or are they actually good at their job?
Ooh, the snakes?
Yeah, you said they're acting.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
So, since we're not the only bodyguards here, are we having help with this?
Everybody else has run away. They're fucking scared out of their minds.
Yeah,
Fucking
Jim,
Jaka looks back over his shoulder like, you pussies.
There's just
Buddha.
like a shield
I'm gonna
that's
ask for
spinning
a
on
pay
the ground.
raise.
Buddha. you hear an African American voice behind you, and you hear, "I'm so sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking caravan."
Oh man.
And Buddha
I
flips
am
around and he's like-
plagued. I am
Buddha's like,
plagued.
"Why are all these Hollywood actors possessing me?"
Actually, I just sit there and go, that was actually kind of funny. Time to kill.
All right. So let's hear. These guys got some interesting stuff going on.
I'm guessing they have spit and bite and.
Ooh,
Ooh, and I'll bet they're poisonous, and they can't do dick to me.
interesting. So,
What kind of challenge rating are we dealing with here?
4. Lower than your level.
I thought we are 4.
Aren't you guys? Oh no, you guys are 4. They're on your level.
Can you establish some kind of a distancing, because the ruler doesn't work on this map?
Yeah, so you guys are, I would say, about 30 feet away from them.
Okay,
When
so
they- when
30
they rolled
feet.
out the
So
cart.
any one of us could roll up within the 5-foot melee range and attack melee. Okay. Okay.
Probably they could also.
I'm going to ask something here because this isn't something that I necessarily considered until right now. Or you know what? Maybe I just let you guys figure it out. Yeah, I'll let you guys figure it out. Cool.
I don't like the sound of that.
If it becomes an issue, I will retcon or inform you of information. But
Well, can I do it? Can I do a nature check maybe, and
Sure.
or something like that, and see what the fuck these things are?
yeah,
If
I'll
I
let
roll
you
high enough, maybe you give me like 1 plus or minus on them or something.
Mhm.
Because I got no bonus on that. It's a straight up fucking nature. So I got 14.
Okay. So
I could do Arcana if they're any kind of a magical creature. I could do a fucking
Hey, look at that! I got a 17 with a
history.
-1.
You know, whatever.
all right, fair enough. So Larold, I'd say Buddha and Larold. You guys are somewhat familiar with these before. You've never actually seen them. You've never seen anybody create one. That's for sure.
Okay.
You can identify these as iron cobras.
Oh snap!
So these are a medium construct.
Oh
You
snap!
have a feeling that the people that were carrying these to Waterdeep, these are normally something that somebody would obviously purchase, because these are not natural things. These are things that are created.
Constructs. Yeah. Dude, I love
So,
constructs personally.
You have
Out of
a
character.
feeling that, you know, whoever was carrying these were going to be sold to somebody in Waterdeep or given to somebody in Waterdeep.
So now somebody's about ready to lose. Doctor literally goes through his mind. He's like, "Oh shit, somebody's about to lose some money."
Yeah. So this merchant's
Apparently
having a
he's
bad day.
Mexican.
Yeah, well, you know, he's
He's a
German.
vato.
He's German. He's English. He's a really bad accent guy.
Yo, cuz.
He's Rich
Okay.
Little's half retarded cousin,
All right.
Dick Little.
So with that, we will proceed. So he has. So this one's gonna move over to Larold.
Oh shit!
Slithers on up to him, and is going to roll the hit. 16.
That meets.
That meets
That
your AC,
hits.
so that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Okay,
Meets
so
the
you're gonna
beats.
take
Beats the meats.
8
Beats the meats, baby.
8 piercing damage from its bite. You must also succeed a DC 13 con save.
Oh shit!
You
There
pass.
you go.
Good
So-
thing my constitution is
Yeah,
high.
you passed that.
Yeah. All right, next one slithers up to the cleric.
Bring it, bitch.
D20 plus 6. 23 to hit.
Wow, that one hit me.
Damn.
He brought it. He brought it. Also give me a Constitution save while I roll the damage.
Is it poison damage?
This is piercing damage.
No, I mean for the Constitution save.
The Constitution save is for some possibly poison damage or a status effect.
Look, you have resistance or immunity?
Resistance, so I get a
take half
bonus on the
damage.
roll. and
No,
I
he gets
take half the
advantage. He
damage.
gets advantage on his roll.
Well, yes, it is a poison effect. It's an effect of the poison, so you'd get advantage.
Yep, you get advantage on your con save then.
Basically, it's biting you and pumping poison into you, whether it's going to do anything to you. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
all right.
I
So you just
think
take four. You take 4 piercing damage.
Nice.
This guy's going to slither up over here. This guy's going to slither up over here.
Oh,
And that's it.
thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So I have a question. If I
Yeah.
yell something, would you count that as like a free action?
Yeah, it has to be under a certain amount of words, but what is it? I think it's 20 words. Buddha,
Yeah,
do you
give
know?
or take. Yeah, be reasonable. You know.
20
Yeah.
words? Easy. Hey, boss. This I'm going to be screaming. I'm in my house. It's nighttime. I'm not going to scream this, but
No, it's the afternoon.
no, in my house right now.
Oh,
I'm not
in
gonna
my
scream.
house now. Yeah,
He
yeah.
said, no, it's the.
It's the afternoon.
No, he said it was nighttime. I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it is. Actually, it's not. It's still daytime. Look outside.
All
It's
right,
dark
all right.
outside.
Let's fucking calm
So,
down, boys. All right?
I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
yell, hey, boss, if you want us to try and save some of these for you, pay us. State yes or no. I'm going
He says,
to...
just fucking kill them.
Oh, okay. God damn it. All right. Well,
Dude.
I'm going to attack 1 and whack. Whack.
Wiggity whack, wiggity whack, wiggity
Whack,
wiggity,
whack,
wiggity
whack.
whack.
Hacking,
So-
slacking, whacking. Chopping no meat. That one. Oh boy. That's a good
No,
way to start this out.
that was the damage.
No,
Oh,
that's to hit.
Snap.
To hit. Nat
Shit,
1.
son. Fuck. Oh,
My other
critical
one's a
fail.
23.
Yeah, but you didn't have
You
advantage.
don't have advantage.
I don't know.
Sorry.
My other attack was a 23.
Oh, you get 2 attacks.
Yes.
It's 2 attacks, yeah, but we have to see what the effects are from the first one. Because if it
Yep.
says you drop your weapon or something
Yeah.
like that, then
That's fine. I have 2 weapons.
It's not easy to poke the snake in the eye. I've tried.
So
Alright.
it was. Can I get
critical
my card?
fail. Give an inch. Up to 1d4 plus 1 enemies within 5 feet of you may
Oh,
make an
shit.
opportunity attack against you. Any who hit may make an additional opportunity
Oh my
attack.
god.
Oh my god.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Well,
Alright,
first
You only
I wanna
have
do
2
my,
within
there's
5
only-
feet of you, right?
No, there's only one.
Oh, there's only one? Okay, well that's...
Only the one he's attacking.
God, could that card be any fucking bigger?
I mean, that's what it. I don't know. That's
You're
what
fine.
it made it.
You're fine.
So
Sure.
he's gonna make an opportunity attack against you for trying to
At
hit him.
disadvantage.
For what?
Book of displacement.
Okay. 1d1. What is it? 1d20 plus 6, I think it was. No, plus 5. 23. 20 plus 5. And a 17.
Do I still have the sword in my hand?
2.
And no, it does not hit.
Okay.
A 23 doesn't hit you?
No, he has disadvantage.
17 doesn't hit me.
Oh. okay.
17 doesn't hit. Okay,
Alright,
so that's
so
that. Okay,
He
so now
takes 10 damage.
23. Your to hit was 23. What are you using?
What do you mean?
What weapon are you using?
Long swords that are
Longsword.
sort of magical now because of my blood.
That is relevant. So I need to figure out if that does make it a magical weapon or not. What is it? Blood? Do blood, right?
So they probably have resistance to melee attacks.
Does blood rights make your weapon? Yeah, but you
Right.
don't know that. Not until you at least try to attempt to attack it once. Blood rights make your weapon magical. Here we go. Does adding a blood hunter's crimson rate make the weapon magical? Exactly. The weapon itself is not magical, but the right damage is. Thus, if non-magic sword hits a ghost, it only takes the right damage. Alright, so you are using a longsword, which is slashing damage. So it takes nothing from that. So what is your right damage? 2?
That would be 2.
So he takes 2 acid damage.
Let's go to end bad.
Alright, next turn. Larold.
You do not have a motorcycle in this game.
No, I have a motorcycle.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Okay, so this bonus. Okay, so when you make a melee weapon attack using a strength weapon, you gain +2 to the bonus to the damage roll. This bonus is increased as you level. I have not been increasing that as I level. How do I figure out how much it increases and
What is it? What is it coming from?
Barbarian Rage.
Probably on the barbarian class chart in your level, like your level chart. Barbarian.
Would it be
5e.
Oh wait, rage damage. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It doesn't even say anything.
Rage damage.
There's nothing next to rages or rage damage. What the fuck? It's not there right now.
Are you looking at a digital source? Because I can look at a hardbound. What are we looking for?
Okay, so me being level 4, how many rages do I have, and what is my rage damage bonus?
Okay, hang on a second.
You get at level 4.
Yes.
Three rages, and it's +2.
At level 4. Okay.
At level 4,
So
yeah.
it's still the same.
3 rages +2. Yep.
All right, that'll work. Okay,
Laryl.
so I go into rage.
There you go. I sent you the link to the class sheet from D&D Beyond.
And
which has it on
I'm
there.
going to attempt to swing my great axe at the one that attacked me.
14 does hit with a great axe. Is great axes?
It didn't do my damage. God damn it. I'm working on it. 1d12 plus 5. So that would be 12.
Nice.
12 slashing damage. Right? Non-magical weapon?
Yes, that's correct.
Cool. So you swing your battle axe at the cobra, and the battle axe bounces off Iron Cobra's scales. You get the impression that whatever you just didn't do anything to the snake. It didn't react to it at all.
Oh my god, I can do nothing to these things. I have literally nothing to do against these guys.
Sure you do. You can be the tank. You can try to intimidate.
Yeah,
them,
you're a
piss them off.
barbarian, dude. You're a tank.
You're a barbarian, dude. You're a tank.
Seriously, cause aggro, man. You know?
Yeah.
Make them follow you, dude.
Okay.
Piss
Then
them
I'm
off.
going to shout, "Come at me, you fucking bitches!"
There you go.
You see, give me a intimidation check.
Reminder: this stream is not friendly. 20,
20, nice. So you
Oh.
kind of get the impression while
Damn,
looking at
you
these
rolled
snakes.
shit. Look at that.
Kind of get the impression that they understood exactly what you just said to them, and they need their safe spaces now. So they're pissed. So they're gonna start coming after you.
Dude, they're
hardcore.
triggered.
They are triggered. They have been triggered. They need their safe space. All right, Jocko,
Okay.
you're up.
All right. You can see the field. I'm going to move my thing. Okay, would you consider this 10 feet away from this dude here, okay? But
Sure.
within my 30 feet of movement from where I was over here. Would that be okay?
I'd say yes, just because we're probably grouped up while this battle happened.
Yeah, I'm just because they're kind of like a nice little fucking line here, and I want to take advantage of that as much as I can, but I don't want to be within the 5 feet of striking distance. I'd like to stay just a little far away from the old melee range there because I'm squishy and soft and very, very pretty. Would you rule that?
I don't have a ruler.
No. Would you rule that as DM? That I am now in line with at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Now, how many of these guys would be with? Okay, mind you, I'm roughly 10 feet away from this guy. How far away would you, or how far would you say is within 20 feet of the very edge of this guy. How many? One or
Alright,
two, or
say
two or
it.
three?
Say that again.
Okay. I have a 30-foot line.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to get as many as I can. I'm roughly 10 feet
you
away
can hit
from.
all of them.
I can hit all of them in 30. Okay, so I can hit all of them. Yeah, this is not, unfortunately, though, a first level spell, so no wild magic surge this time around. But I am going to go a breath weapon. They must succeed a dexterity DC of DC 12 and or take. So 1 beats it, 2 beats it, 3 beats it. Is it the 4th one? 4th. Okay, they all beat. I think. Do they take half? I think they take half, right?
Normally, yeah.
Yeah.
They take 4.
So they each take 4 lightning damage.
That's
yes.
lightning damage. Yeah. Take it.
Cool.
So you kind of shock them. They're a little shocked right now.
They're a little shocked. They got them little blue lines just kind of outlining their body for the next turn.
All right.
Hell
Roke,
yeah.
you're up.
All right, let me pull up.
Oh,
my character sheet.
Wait, I had an advantage. Barbarian's near me.
Barbarian wasn't in a rage.
Oh, okay.
I was not at the
Barbarian's
time.
also 20 feet away from you, 15 feet away from you.
I thought it was 30 feet within his range, or I might be wrong.
No, it's 5 feet within the creature that he's next to, I believe.
When raging, friends have advantage on melee attacks versus hostiles that are within 5 feet of me.
Yeah. So
Nice.
only the 2 that are near him, and you're like 20, 25 feet away from them right now.
Isn't it great when you have all these things?
So yeah,
Right.
if I'm standing like right here, you would have advantage on this one and this one, that one. Now that I am raging.
But he's not standing there, so.
Well, he said 2 of them, so
Yeah.
let's just say right there.
How close are they to us?
From you?
Well, to us, as in like our party. Like who?
Well, they're all within 5. Well, this snake.
90 miles.
These guys, the 2 in front of Larold are 5 feet.
Well, he's 90 miles away, so let me just cast a what spell over at him.
He's about 15 feet away, I would say.
You got to remember though, you're like 50 miles tall.
Well,
So
I was just wondering how close they are to us physically, but I guess I'll do Hungry Lightning.
How hungry is the lightning?
If I get hit by your fucking lightning, so help me God.
No, this is a
Dude, he's
a
praying to
direct
God
attack.
right now. He's praying to Moradin. Damn.
Through every event and actions, the gods just speak to us. We just
Dude,
listen.
I've
this is
done it.
Buddha.
I've gotten my path to redemption started, dude.
I'm gonna be away from keyboard for a few.
All right.
Right back.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna be putting. As Hungry Lightning takes 1 through 7, so I'm gonna be putting in 3 sonic points into this. So it'll be
Okay.
3d8 damage if they don't make their save.
What's the save?
Dex. And from what
What's
I can tell, 11.
Probably not gonna work.
I need to figure out if I'm doing my saves properly or not, because
Who are you attacking?
the one right there.
Okay. So he has 11 on his save.
So
What does
make
your
it.
spell save DC
If it
say?
matches, it hits.
did it hit?
Match.
Cool. Four damage.
Oh my god. A 2, a 1, and a 1.
Takes 4 thunder damage.
Lightning damage.
Lightning, sorry, excuse me.
Now overcharged.
Hey,
All right.
can anybody? I know that Morden carried a hammer, but can anybody actually look up what the effects of that weapon were?
Moradin's hammer.
Yeah, his main weapon. Essentially.
Moradin. Yeah, I can look it up.
Because clerics whose deities are associated with particular weapons, such as Morden and his hammer, make a spell effect to resemble his weapon.
The epic hammer of Moradin is a might champion of the Dwarf race. Oh, I guess there's actually like a subclass for that's called the Hammer of Moradin.
Yeah, that's all I could find.
Moradin's Fist. Here we go. Moradin's Fist is a magic weapon that grants a +3 bonus, so it's a +3 weapon. Has hammer blow. This is a maul, by the way. It's a two-handed maul.
Right, yeah, it's a warhammer, essentially.
Yeah, Moradin's Fist has 3 charges. As a bonus action, you may activate a rune that deals an additional 2d6 force damage on the next successful weapon hit. When a creature that is not a dwarf attempts to activate a rune on the weapon, that creature must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 20, or take 2d6 force damage and drops the weapon. Anvil Strike. The overwhelming force of attacks done by this weapon causes creatures to become dazed and confused. When a creature is hit by this weapon, they must make a con save of 15 or become stunned until the end of their next turn. If a creature is at or below half hit points, it becomes 17 and it becomes 20 when at or below 1/4. Last thing, Light in the Dark. While holding the maul, you may speak its command word to cause the mithril block to glow a gold and white light. It emits bright light up to 60 feet and an additional 60 feet of dim light. When any orc or goblinoid creature sees this light, they become enraged from their deep-seated hatred of dwarves and charge wildly at the source of light.
Okay, the reason it's important is because at the bottom of the spell, because I picked a deity who carries a particular weapon, it makes the spell effects resemble the weapon.
Yeah, so that's saying that's what it would look like. It wouldn't have all those abilities on it.
That would be so overpowered if that was the case.
Yeah, it would. But so it's going to look like Moradin's Fist, but it will not actually.
Well, that's a letdown. Either way, I'm going to cast that and.
Okay. Make an attack with it.
Yeah, the snake closest to me. Now the thing is, I think I've only ever swung a weapon once in Dungeons and Dragons, so I don't know how to do it.
Well, you're actually not. You're making a spell. You're still making a spell roll against it.
1d20.
Oh.
What's your spell attack?
So you roll a d20 plus your spell casting modifier. So 19 to hit. So that's a hit. It says on a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spell casting modifier. So roll a 1d8 plus 4. Cool. Which one was it was this one?
Yeah, the one in the that one.
Okay, so this one takes 5 force damage. Yep.
Snake's turn.
Snakes are up.
Oh, and hang on.
On the Blood Hunter.
No, I get a second attack. When you cast a spell, I get an attack, and then I can make another attack as a bonus action.
Buddha is back.
No, because to cast this, you're using a bonus action already on your turn.
You'll be able to.
But the cast comes with the melee attack.
Right.
If I cast at a creature within 5 feet.
Yeah.
And that creature was within 5 feet.
Right, it gives you the attack for free, so you are essentially spending 2 bonus actions. Can't do, which is why it gives you the attack for free.
I don't understand.
Then
so
what about the
wouldn't
second
that mean
part
he
of that?
gets a
'Cause-
regular action too?
Yeah,
He has a regular action, but he can't use the
what's the
spiritual weapon
wording?
as a regular action.
No, but I can cast it as a regular action.
Cast
What is-
what?
I can cast it as a regular action instead of a
No,
bonus
it's a
action.
casting time 1 bonus action. You can only have 1 spiritual weapon.
What's the question?
So he casted spiritual weapon,
Okay.
which is the casting time of 1 bonus action.
Yep.
Then the spell says, as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. The important text here is, when you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
That is the using spiritual weapon is that melee spell attack. That's what they're describing there. They're not describing a secondary melee attack. They're saying you can now take spiritual weapon and make a melee spell attack with that.
Okay, so then I guess
So basically what they're saying is you can conjure and use the weapon in the same turn. That's what they're saying. Because the conjure is the bonus and the use is your action.
right, but then the second part of that it says, okay, so my next turn I could essentially attack twice with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Snake's turns.
I was just trying to clarify.
I'm assuming a 14 doesn't hit you because he has disadvantage.
Yep. Doesn't hit me.
Aren't they mad at me?
The 2 that are near you.
Oh, yeah.
This one's going to bite the cleric for 15.
Miss.
Okay. The other 2 are going to attack Larold.
Oh, so I would be
24.
closer to right here.
And 14.
1 hits.
Okay, he's... give me a con save while we're doing this.
Hell no.
9 poison damage. Or, sorry, 9 piercing damage.
So I take half.
Okay, so you take
And
4.
con save.
5, right?
I am fine.
These
I
Constitution
think 4.
saves are really coming in handy lately.
Yeah?
Dude, I have +6 to my constitution.
Until he rolls that nat 1.
Right?
6 is great until then. Okay, Blood Hunter.
Bang, bang to the same snake.
Miss. And
18.
hit. Takes 3 acid damage. On which one?
On the one right in front of me.
The left one. Okay, he takes 3 acid damage.
I have a
Goes.
question.
Goes. Yeah.
Oh wait, Orcus Fury won't do anything here. Just allows me to roll my weapon damage.
Larold,
Yes, sir.
it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, so...
What you got, man?
These are constructs, which means they were built.
They were.
Which means that they have to have a weakness somewhere. I would like to attempt to try to find a weakness on one of these things.
Sure. Go ahead.
Perception?
I would say investigation.
Alright, I have a negative on that. 10.
You don't have enough.
Okay.
Don't have enough information or prior knowledge of these creatures and how they're made to know that.
Okay, so I am going to drop my great axe and attempt to jump on this one and grapple it and restrain it.
God, now I gotta go look up grapple.
Yeah. Fucking
Grapple.
grapple.
The
Strikes again.
Here we go. The grapple.
Literally and figuratively.
The Grappler's Guide 5e. Oh, cool. Dead Link. That's fantastic.
You want me to look it up? It'll take me about as long as it would you.
Probably.
He's gonna have to do a
Hang on.
strength check versus strength save.
I think. Hold on. D E F G H I suck. Grappling dude 195. Okay, it's on page 195. And
Wait, now I would grapple
is-
this one because it's closer to our
Here we
sorcerer,
go.
and I don't want him to get attacked.
Okay, grappling. When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. You
Okay.
use your attack action as to make them grapple, by the way. You can't like make a weapon unless you have 2 attacks. If you're able to make multiple attacks, oh yeah, here we go. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. Target of your grapple must be no more than 1 size larger than you, well within with these guys, and
Yep.
must be within your reach using at least 1 free hand. You try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. A strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check. So
Alright.
you the grappler rolls a strength athletics check, and the grapplee rolls either strength or dexterity. You know, basically
rolled
athletics or
dexterity.
acrobatics. There you
So
go.
you pass.
So
Okay.
I'm grappling this
You're
motherfucker
grappling.
right now.
Yeah, you're riding the snake, dude.
You are riding a snake. Yeah.
You are the
So
snake rider.
Now, what are the effects of that?
Gainus.
Of grappled. Hold on. I have that right here as well. That's in the appendix. Hold on.
Anal
And
Remember
not-
massage.
quickly, can't
they
move.
removed the appendix, but they put it back in because they said you need this. Hang on a second.
Yep.
Grappled right here. One more page. The official grappled. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. See the condition of incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effects, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunder Wave spell. Or if that creature can dimension door, etc., etc. There's a bunch of ways out of it without actually
Right.
contesting. Or you can just on the next turn contest again. The grapplee rolls their either acrobatics or athletics against the grappler's strength
Right.
athletics
Okay.
again.
Cool.
Yep.
So he doesn't do damage. He just immobilizes it for now.
Correct.
Okay, so you're keeping it distracted.
A little
You're
bit.
you're kind of riding it around the battlefield right now.
I'm holding this motherfucker down like.
Look how I tame my snake, bitches.
Like me and the.
This is
fucking
turning
mentor.
into how to tame your snake.
Yep.
All right,
This
Jaka.
isn't the place for that.
you are up.
I want to. Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I can remember anything? Because since these are constructs, they have to be
Yep.
magical in nature.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna. I mind you, I have no bonus to Arcana. Okay,
Yep.
I'm just rolling a straight friggin' die 20, and never
Yep.
mind. Okay,
Yeah, you don't
I
know
am
shit.
going to then. I'm going to cast something I've never cast
I
before.
am the Senate.
I am going to cast on this little fella right here. Okay, hold on. He's within 5 feet of this one and that guy,
Yep.
right? And our wonderful barbarian. Okay,
Yes.
never mind.
Do it. Fuck him.
The barbarian to it.
Uh,
He's fine. The barbarian will be fine. He's raging.
Okay,
remember.
I'm going to center this spell on this little fella right here, and we will
Yep.
read the description when I cast it. This is a 2nd level spell.
All right, give me that wild magic.
You'll get that after you get the spell. I cast the spell first.
Whoa.
Okay.
DM said he wants wild magic.
No, you'll get it. Oh yeah, you'll get it. Okay, that's
5
the
foot
spell.
cube.
Okay,
44. What is the 5?
I don't know.
5 foot
Hold
cube.
on. Let
40...
me just look the spell up so that way I can give you the actual description of the spell. This is Cloud of Daggers, and that is right on the next page, I think. Yes, Cloud of Daggers. Okay. You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube, 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So, on its turn, it will take 4d4 slashing damage. Okay. All right, and I'm only casting that with a 2nd level spell slot, so it's 4d4.
Why does
It's
it say-
concentration. There is no like. I don't have to. I don't know why I did that. That was a copy paste type of deal.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so what I have to do is on his turn then, when he starts his turn there, and anything that moves into that for upwards of 1 minute,
Yep.
and I cannot move it. It stays right where it's at. Okay.
Right.
So if you have a marker or something to drop right in the center of that guy, that would be great. Then they get that 4d4. Now, of course, if nothing looks like it's going to enter that area, then I can just dispel it and do another concentration spell.
Yep.
So, yay! And now we're gonna roll. So, you want me to roll the damage or the wild magic surge first?
Well, what I need to know first is you said 44, but what you copy pasted says 44 plus 2d4.
Plus per spell level.
Oh.
If I cast it with a higher level spell slot, I get 2 more die 4 into it.
Yeah. So give me the damage.
/R 4 die 4. There's no bonus, so it's just a straight 13. That's not bad. Not bad with 4 die 4. That's 13 damage.
What is the name of this spell?
It is Cloud of Daggers. And I know you don't use a physical book, but it's page 222.
Do you have glass on you to be able to cast this? I'm just fucking with you. I don't care.
I was gonna say, don't.
Don't be that guy.
I begged you already to not do materials, man.
I know.
We're forgoing. Okay, for anybody that would ever watch this, we're forgoing materials for the most part, unless it's like some high level shit. I would say, you know, like if you need diamonds to cast the like I don't know what it is in 5th edition right now. I haven't looked at it. But there's Resurrection in 3.5. You know, True Resurrection or whatever. It takes like 5,000 gold pieces worth of diamond dust. And shit. And
the only thing I would ever ask, the only materials I would ever ask for, is the higher level like resurrection spells that require like
wish
1,000
spell.
gold.
If there's anything for
it
the
requires
wish
like
spell,
1,000 gold worth of diamonds, you would definitely have to have.
You
that.
would exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But you're not. I'm not going to ask you to prove that you have a silver piece worth
a sliver
glass
of glass. Yeah.
So you.
God, thank you.
You know, magically concentrate and summon this impressive wall of daggers, and
hell yeah,
the snake. You see these daggers kind of, you know, like slashing into the snake, and the snake doesn't look bothered by it by the slightest.
Magical daggers, huh? Not bothered by it. That's
the
okay.
Issue
no, that's
here,
okay.
No, I'll explain it.
Slashing damage, right?
It's confusing. Yes. So.
No. Yeah. Is it immunity to slashing damage?
Yes,
or is
it has immunity to slashing.
Kidding. Oh
so,
my god.
The actual text here, the actual book text here is that because Cloud of Daggers states specifically that it deals slashing damage, even though it's a magical spell, it deals physical slashing.
Okay.
And
you're good.
And because of that, the Iron Cobra's kind of just sort of like, yeah, no.
So now we all know that these things are immune to slashing damage of any type, either magical or physical. Damn.
Well, no.
And they're immune to physical damage.
They're immune to physical slashing.
Right, in the sense it states that it is specifically slashing. Gotcha.
If someone was using a +1 longsword, they would take damage from that because it's a magical weapon.
Right, gotcha. Well, Cloud of Daggers is magical, it's a spell.
Right, but the daggers, the daggers that are summoned with it deal physical damage. That's the problem.
Nope, I'm good. Dude, I'm right there. Now, here's the fun part. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, and again, folks, it's 1 to 10 is no effect, 11 to 20 is an effect, and booyah!
Well,
hell yeah! And we rolled a 99 on the 100 chart. Yeah, boy. Oh, how is this gonna be?
As you're casting this wall of daggers and you're feeling kind of stupid at the end of it, you feel a little rejuvenated, and you realize that you regain all expended sorcery points.
Oh, nice.
Which would have been nice if you used them. Yeah.
It would have been. I was waiting for it to say it does triple the damage. Like,
oh yeah, right. Triple the damage that does no damage. Exactly.
The spell does quadruple infinite damage, but they're immune.
Quadruple infinite.
Well, no.
damage.
That would be bad for the barbarian, who's in this.
I'm not in the cube.
No, you're not in the cube.
He's not in the cube.
No, but
I am gonna say this though: if you ever roll a 100. Things are gonna get real interesting, and we might have to. There might be some DM intervention on that part. But
I got you.
We'll deal with that when we get there.
We'll at least deal with that. Yeah.
No. It's something a little. It's actually It's the only thing I've read so far on this list that might be a little too broken.
Get a wish spell.
Yeah, actually, it kind of is.
Oh,
believe it or
really?
not.
It's not you're banned permanently to like the ethereal
no,
plane or something.
No, you can
rolling,
instantly become level
so
20.
so I'll just tell you because it's gonna have to be something that's kind of
Talked about and
planned out. Yeah.
agreed. Gotcha,
If you roll a 100 on the D100, the next phrase spoken by the caster becomes true. There's no limitation on that.
Nah.
So there's definitely that is going to be heavily regulated and
I will.
So
okay.
if there
I
was
will-
somebody in your party
it's a
didn't
free
like,
it's a D100, it's a free wish spell, and that wish in itself is fucking
Okay, let
ridiculously
me reassure you because I don't like to break games. It will not be a game-breaking thing. Okay, it will be substantial, but it will not be game-breaking. I will I will even work on something in case I roll it.
Okay.
I cast all the fireballs.
Right.
I
could
have
completely-
permanent fireball
Hold
on the edge of my hands at all times, like the chicken fucking Hellraiser.
Now, I have a
I can just
question related
I
to
become fire.
Yeah.
Would the sorcerer be aware of that?
No. It's wild magic. He wouldn't be aware of it.
oh, so it would just be like, well,
It
this
would
is
be
fun.
like, well, that's the thing. If he ever rolled that, he would be like, man, I wish I had a beer right now, and then a beer would just appear in his hand.
Or he could say, I am the strongest person in the universe, and then he's automatically like level
The strong-
500.
Or he
No,
could be
you-
like, cleric,
Eh,
acting like you're chaotic
here you
evil
go,
and
here you go.
totally break my character.
Yeah, exactly.
Every being
I like that.
that is animate worships me as their ultimate god.
Oh boy.
I think we should break the cleric.
I think, yeah, I like breaking the clear. Alright, anyway, we'll deal with that when we get there, but that, I just thought I'd point that out.
So,
Yep.
I
No,
would
it won't
be-
be.
I
I already
mean,
have an idea of what I want to do.
Something like, you know, like if you casted it and then you'd be like, man, I wish I had another spell slot right now, like, yeah, that's fine. That's not completely game breaking.
Dude,
Yeah, that changes your class a
no,
little
that
bit,
kind
but-
of that kind of a fucking thing. Nah, that's like a party trick, son. Nah,
It's a
no,
party trick.
no, man, nah. We're
I
not
wish
gonna
I
get
really
away
wish
with
I
it.
had an infinite wand of fireball right now.
No, it'll be something more along the lines of like, I want dragon wings and ability to fly, something like that.
I see.
Not
Alright,
totally
well,
game breaking.
if you can construct it in such a way that it fits your character,
Yep.
like because as previously discussed, you wouldn't know this is happening.
Right.
So so what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna go to an inner monologue of
oh
of
yeah, Jock is
Jocko.
ready for that, buddy.
And Jocko
Seriously.
is ready
Jocko
for
would
that.
be like, will be like, as Jocko's casting this spell, he's thinking he/she/gender neutral Jocko is thinking to
How dare you
to
assume me?
Z's
Whatever.
self
These self, yes.
Z's
No.
self.
It would be like, at that moment in time, one of the like invisible people would come talk to you.
Oh,
then
yeah.
In your head, you'd be like,
Oh
"I see
hell
dead people
yeah!
now?"
And it's gonna
And
be
then you would just
Keanu
see
Reeves.
Dead people forever.
It's gonna be Keanu Reeves, and he's just gonna walk up very silently and just go like, "So, what are you
How's it
gonna
going?"
do with your gift?" And I'll be like, "What gift?
I see all.
What gift are you talking about?" The gift. They're giving you a gift. What gift, man? And it just
What's
have this like
in the
long
box?
inner dialogue. Yeah. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
But it would be like you would be like,
box?
you now have the power within your hands to change worlds, to change fates. What is your
I-
deepest and longest secretest desire? You know, to be like, yeah. Do you want the red pill or the blue pill, baby?
I would think that if Jaka had gotten 100 just now with that cloud of daggers, his 1st thing would be, fuck, I wish these things weren't immune to that.
All right,
Right.
Damn.
right. No kidding.
All right.
That would have been probably my spur of the moment thing.
Bro, you're up.
Damn.
And Rote's dead.
No,
So we have two things to look forward to.
Yeah.
Oh my
antlers,
God.
Wish spells.
Whoa, he just said Rote's dead. You said we have two things to
Oh.
look forward to.
Oh. He rolled. I saw the D100 roll. Rote's dead. Damn.
Shade.
Damn.
All right. So Jaka, by the way, on the end of his turn, announces to the party that he believes that these guys are immune to slashing damage. So everybody is now aware of that.
You cannot
hey,
cut
Jaka,
them with
we-
anything.
We
What
picked
the
up on that after the
fuck
first
is-
character attacked.
Yeah, after
Well,
the barbarian
why I cast
slashed
a
at him
magic
and it just
weapon.
bounced.
Well, you could,
I'm
again,
just verifying, okay? Jeez.
again, realistically speaking, you guys wouldn't be able to process information that fast.
I think we think about it
No.
in real life. If
I
you've seen
would.
somebody
Yeah,
swing
when you think about it in
a
real
weapon
life,
at a creature and
what
it
is it,
didn't
6
hurt
seconds?
them,
6 seconds.
it's
Well,
been
and then
15.
I dropped my axe and I jumped on it.
Okay, but what I'm getting at is you guys you're saying that you knew it the first round. You have to remember how turns actually work. One full round of turns is 6 seconds.
That's it.
So
6
you're-
seconds.
So as he's swinging his battle axe, you're casting your spells.
Yep. It all kind of happens
It's all happening
simultaneously
at the same time.
every 6 seconds. Yep.
So it's not like you're sitting there waiting, being like, "Man, I wish I could attack this snake."
Yeah.
But he's got to take his turn first.
Yep.
So you wouldn't even your brain would not even realistically process that information until the
You don't know
second
my
turn.
brain.
I know your brain.
It's huge.
All right, Ro, are you doing something?
I will be.
Okay. Would you like to share with the class what you're doing?
How far away is this guy?
1,000,000 miles. That's an official term.
Awesome.
Keep in mind, I'm on top of
1
this dude.
million
From you-
miles and I would-
That's like I thought we already established that was like 25 feet.
Alright.
I thought it was like 15.
Alright,
No, from him to the first snake would be the one that has the daggers around it.
So can I
Oh, okay.
can I move from this point or to this point at the end? Right here?
In between them?
Yes, between them.
Do
Yeah,
not
but
move in
you're
that square.
But you're entering into the blades.
I would
blades?
suggest moving more
The,
like
the
over
square of
here.
blades, the cloud of
Oh
daggers
shit,
that's
there's
there.
a blades there. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
You could, I mean, yeah, you can move there. Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, you can
You're
move
lucky
there.
to-
I
DM
was
gave
gonna
you a
I was
chance.
gonna use lightning leap, but I guess not.
You're lucky. I should have just been like, yeah, sure. You
Actually,
can.
no. Actually, I will move just outside of the blades between the two.
Okay. Sure.
Man, it got quiet.
Sorry,
Wait,
I
no,
forgot
rope.
I'm on push talk. Lightning leap takes up 5 to 7, so I'm gonna use 7 sonic points.
Okay. 7 points. Now,
Yep.
lightning leap takes you how high into the air?
I can teleport up to 60 feet.
Up in the air.
Well, in any direction.
That
I want.
says it says long.
In any
He's
direction I want.
lightning. He is lightning.
You were turning into lightning.
What?
Okay. So you'd
Blades
have,
would have
to go.
no.
You'd have to
So-
go 10 feet up.
No.
Yeah. Or
For what?
you're going to jump through the clouds.
Did you not read the description of this? You
I did.
teleport to a spot online. I'm teleporting. I'm not.
Oh,
physically
you
teleporting.
And then
teleport. Okay.
yeah, and then everything,
And
in between where he was and
between
where
me
he's
and
at.
there.
Okay.
It's
So
lightning
you're
damage.
hitting 2 of the snakes.
Yes.
All right. Roll the damage for me.
Damn.
And it's a dex save.
Been doing
Right.
horrible with those so
It
far.
would be deck save.
20
Jesus.
and 21.
Jesus.
Apparently, these creatures have some dexterity.
Well,
I mean, you can clearly see from the rolls they have a +3 in dex. So
These things suck.
I am making the fucking rolls public just so we're all.
No,
on the,
and
you know.
honestly, I've actually really appreciated that.
And to be fair, the only reason I'm doing it is because there's no way for me to actually just click the stuff.
29, so that'd be 14.
Since they're kind of added in.
You're fine.
So
yeah, they
14
get
to
14
2.
damage each.
Alright, they both take 14 lightning damage. Oops. Minus 14. Alright, these two snakes are they're not happy. They're looking a little pissed off now.
I have a question. If I crit one of these things,
Yeah.
would we say that my sword can do damage then?
Nope. Could not. You could critically hit with your poison, or
Okay.
excuse me, your acid, your
Fine with that.
magical damage, but that's about it. And by crit, I mean you could just max roll. But this critically hitting isn't changing your weapon's physical status. All right.
Oh, and as a
Charlie, you're up.
reaction, I'm going to lunge away if they try to attack me.
Okay. You're gonna toll the dead.
Yeah, on the snake just above me to the right. So he needs a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom throw, and you are doing
D12.
So it needs to beat a 14.
beat a 14. Or is this to hit, or is this, oh, this is a saving throw, right? You said that.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. He has a +0, so it's just a D20.
Ah!
A D12?
Hold on.
And he's wounded, so 1d12. He takes
And an
8
8.
damage.
What was the save?
He had to beat a 14.
Okay, so he rolled an 8, and he cannot beat that. So.
Oh.
Wait,
takes-
how did he roll an 8? Did he have advantage?
I don't know. Maybe he did.
Damn.
I don't know.
One
maybe.
D12.
Oh yeah, he had advantage.
He had a 7 plus
7 plus.
plus what? It's just a
It's
D12.
just a D12.
It's just a d12.
Oh,
It's just
it said a
D12.
plus, so I was waiting for more. Which one were you hitting?
Oh, it's because I put a 0 in the one above to the right.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, that takes 7 necrotic damage.
He's still
Alright.
up and kicking.
He is, but he is not looking good. He is bloodied. He is.
Alright. Then I guess for my bonus
seeing
action.
you're seeing some oil start spewing out of his mouth a little bit.
Bonus action. We fucking. Spiritual weapon.
So yep, spiritual weapon, same snake.
Okay, 20 will definitely hit.
For 7 damage, nice.
No, we don't have a
I don't
damage
see
yet.
Oh,
damage.
hang on, I forgot the damage.
Oh, that
Just a
was
second.
another. Gotcha.
1d8 plus 4.
It was 7 damage.
And it was 7. All right, he is
Nice.
still
Buddha
up
can
and
tell the
kicking,
future.
but yeah, Buddha. Buddha, stop consulting with your friends in the.
I'm about to make a new pair of boots.
The
All right.
clumps.
Right, snaky snakes. This one's going after the blood hunter.
Cool.
Did that kill that one?
24,
Disadvantage.
18.
Hits.
Roll. 20. Or no,
Was-
yeah.
Constitution save.
Yes, Constitution save. Hey!
You have
there
to
it
save the
is.
Constitution from the communists.
So you're gonna take 4 piercing
Nicolas
damage,
Cage is involved.
and then I have to roll a d3. You take effect number 1. You take 15 poison damage from the venom as it enters your bloodstream.
Oh.
So you're taking 19 damage total.
That was a good.
Yep.
It's a good one.
No immunities or resistances to poison.
I don't believe so.
Damn.
All right, roll 20 plus 5 to attack the cleric. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
All right.
Damn.
Give me a con save. 1d6 plus 3. Take 9 piercing damage from the bite. And you
I have
are...
advantage. I have advantage on that, by the way.
You don't pass.
Oh.
I hit a 12.
Yeah, 12 does not pass.
It's
so
a
you take
higher
the 9,
level.
So you take the 9 piercing, and then you are now paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Guys, fix this.
Damn.
I got
So
you.
he goes in and bites you, and you're locked up. You don't know, you can't move.
I
Alright.
didn't hit that one hard enough to kill it.
It's barely hanging on.
You said until his next turn?
Yeah, so basically I missed my next turn.
He's paralyzed. I don't know what.
He's losing a turn.
Yeah, he just loses a turn.
I'm
I fall to
attacking
the
this
ground.
one.
I fall to the ground, so my dwarf gets 3 inches shorter.
Okay, this guy is gonna move over here and attack the cleric. That is now paralyzed, so it automatically hits, I think.
If I was
Well, I'm
next
still
to you, I'd be able to
wearing
help you.
armor. That's gay.
Attacking a paralyzed.
Well, is he
Paralysis
considered the
Paralyzed?
or whatever?
Fucking paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed, dude.
It's a word.
Um,
DM said so.
It is a word. Attacking a paralyzed target. Let's see.
Coup de grace. Coup de grace. Homebrew it.
I think it would be advantage because he is still wearing armor.
It's auto crit as far as I know.
Auto
Okay,
crit?
That's
Yeah.
insane. I'm
It's
gonna
not
die.
insane.
Which means you roll double
That's a
your.
I'm trying to figure it out, but yeah, a lot of the times when you're attacking a person that can't move, it's an automatic crit. Let's see.
If they're
Yeah.
prone.
Yeah, because the creature would be able
A
to
paralyzed
aim for...
creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dex throws. Makes sense.
Yep.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, so he still has to roll to hit you. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Nice.
So he has to roll to hit you, but if he passes with advantage, you're automatically crit. So he rolls a 9, and then he rolls an 8.
Holy shit!
He
So-
barely misses.
What a fucking retarded
Oh,
thing.
you were saved.
So
How did he barely miss? I thought you had a good AC.
yeah.
He's joking.
Okay, to think
Okay.
that he could roll twice to hit me. He
Okay,
barely
that's true.
missed, alright guys?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what he's saying, not the numbers.
right.
He's saying this guy with a +5 to hit legit just missed twice on someone that couldn't fucking move. This snake feels a little retarded, just a little. You kind of see him try to go out and bite you twice,
Well, he did
And he
just have
realized-
lightning.
This
And he-
snake feels a little retarded.
and then
That's
he just
hilarious.
feels a little retarded. You kind
He
of
had
see him
some of
just kind of he kind of just slouches his head and he just kind of slithers off.
All right.
some of those
He
Did
just
blades
just,
undecided.
I'd like to point out he did have lightning run through him.
Yeah, he did.
So what about the snake that I'm holding?
Yeah, all 4 of them had lightning run
He is
through
going. He obviously has to get you the fuck off of him, so we have to do a contested roll here. So he's gonna do his dexterity with a nat 1.
them.
Can we do some damage? Since he
Oh yeah, we're going
you
to.
broke
Literal,
his
give
spine.
me, give me a strength, an athletics check again.
I did 17.
No, I know. Give me another one. 14. You're able to smash its left eyeball, and you kind of see it's now blinded in one eye, so it's gonna have disadvantage on attack,
Little biomech eyes.
and he's gonna
just
take
gruesome.
5 magical damage because I said so.
I love it because I said so.
So he takes. So you smash his head against the ground and you break his eye, and that does 5 damage because some metal
There's a
breaks
magical
off.
pebble on the floor.
No. Some of the parts of him inside his eyeball break off, and they damage his insides. Cool. All right. Now that we've got that settled,
My turn.
Blood Hunter, you're up.
I'm attacking this one because I'm guessing he's within 5 feet of me. Because I was right next to the
he's-
paladin.
Yeah. The map's
Not
kind
a
of weird, but yeah.
paladin.
Yeah, and our
Like a
icons
cleric.
are all weird sizes
Whatever
too.
the fuck
so.
he is.
Yeah, technically these guys are no bigger than you, so technically they're like that. But just for being able to see them in cool factor, they're a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
Okay.
we want the, we want to see him.
I'm also a
Like,
fucking
Final
werewolf.
Fantasy monsters.
All right, so nat 20 to hit.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Does 1 acid damage. Nice.
But you turned into a werewolf?
Yes.
And then you miss the second one with a 10.
We need a card for the nat 20.
We can pull it, but I doubt it matters. All it's gonna do is say double or triple damage, which with slashing doesn't do anything.
You said I could do that to the acid.
No,
That's
it
what
only
I'd asked
affects
before.
it only affects the base damage. You don't you don't get to double multipliers normally.
No, just
Unless-
your base, just the base
Yeah.
damage. That's it.
I mean, again, I'll roll it. It might give like a fear effect or something, but you don't normally get to add all the crap to the multipliers on your attacks.
That's what
that's
I'm
why I'd
saying.
asked
Is the
before.
card might have something awesome.
There it is.
Yes.
Terrifying slash. Max damage, which doesn't matter. God damn, I can't see this thing. Target must make a DC 12 Wisdom. On a failed save, your target is frightened of you until the end of its next turn. Okay, so it's gonna make a.
Can we say that I did D4 damage, so 4 damage for the max damage on acid?
No.
Because that's what you said to me before when I asked about critical.
What?
If I crit on these things.
Well, if you crit, normally it would be max damage, but that we've replaced that with using the cards. That was the agreement when we went to the card system.
Okay.
Because what would be the point of me giving you max damage and then pulling a card like the one in front of us that literally says max damage?
Nooch. All right.
Okay. So he's gonna
Cool.
make a DC 12 Wisdom. So roll 1d20. Rolls a 9,
So now he's frightened.
and then
But only of you.
Does not
So-
compute. Does not
so
compute.
you swing your battle axe at him or longsword, whatever it is, and you think you've scared the crap out of the snake, but the snake doesn't look like it gives a single fuck about your weapon.
He slashed at him. He turned into a werewolf.
Yeah. He turned into a werewolf. Snake doesn't give a fuck.
He tried to bite his head.
Wait,
The
you can't be
snake is-
frightened?
The
Construct snake
the
doesn't give a shit.
Construct snake does not give a fuck about fear.
Okay.
He is the embodiment of fear.
He is a honey badger at heart.
Yeah, he doesn't give two shits. All right, Larold, you're up.
Okay, so I am currently grappling with the snake. So do we
Yes.
have to do a contested roll now?
No, because
Okay.
you've already won the last roll. So depending on what you would like to do, you can roll something.
Beat the snake with your snake.
Okay,
You
so
could try like a strength check to like break it.
Yeah, that's kind of what
It
we
is
did
a
last turn.
construct. This is
yeah.
not a bio creature. You can
Okay, so
and even so, it's a snake. You can break it, dude.
How big is its busted? Like, how big is its eye socket? Not very big, right?
Not very big.
Finger.
Okay.
Your
All right.
Beat your snake.
I would like to take a grip on its jaws and try to pry its fucking jaws apart.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
If you critical fail that,
Oh my god!
Yeah, so you try to do that, and he's gonna get an opportunity attack against you since you just stuck your hands in his mouth.
Wow.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's gonna bite you.
My thing was if he rolled a 10 or more, it wasn't gonna happen. But with that low of a roll, you gotta take something.
How do you
for
roll
that.
an 8 with a +5?
I
Hey,
don't even
double
know.
threes, dude. What
I
the
don't
fuck?
even know. Dude. So 13. I don't think that hits you.
No.
So he tries to snap. He tries to snap as your hands go in his mouth, and you realize that you fucked up and pull him back. All right, Jaka.
Okay, now, all right. I need a recap on. All right, obviously these guys are grappling. I'm not gonna really do what I want to do there.
Yeah.
What's the story with this guy?
He's
just
about
people
half. He's about half.
And he's going after the dwarf, and he's
This
retarded.
this one's almost dead,
This one's almost dead.
and this one's barely even touched.
Okay.
Why
Well,
is the dwarf
I
the
can only
one
deal
doing
1d4
damage?
damage.
This one's going after the dwarf.
I've done damage.
Yes.
All right,
one-
I'm
that
going
one
to
is attacking
cast-
the doors.
Okay, I am going to cast
User left your
Shocking
channel.
Grasp.
Laser.
Okay.
Okay. Now here's the thing, and this is important. I gotta kind of read this out, right?
Okay.
This is a touch attack.
Okay.
Okay, but
But
I have meta magic,
Okay.
distance spell,
yep, you can change the range
which
of your
says I
spells. Yeah.
double the range of the spell, or I make the range 30 feet if the range was touch, which is
Sure.
fucking awesome. Anyway,
Yes, it is.
so yeah, so I still have to. I do have a macro. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that that's why
Now,
how
let
I'm
me-
doing that on
Do
him.
you have access as a sorcerer to like the really? Well, I don't know if even at the top level you'd be able to get them, but What's that spell where like you touch a target and it dies?
Oh yeah. No, it's called the true word kill or something like that, or
Yeah, power word kill, or
power
power
word
word
kill.
death,
Yeah,
or something
power word
like
kill.
that.
Yes,
yeah.
I do have access to that. That's a
That's
ninth level spell. That's why.
fucking hilarious.
That's why I want to make it to 17th
Normally,
level.
I would have to touch this boss to kill it, but I'm gonna stand 30 feet over here and
Uh-huh,
fucking kill
there
it
you go.
anyway.
I'm gonna hide
Really?
behind the cleric who's paralyzed.
So okay, I'm gonna cast that now.
Yep. And now, is
Alright.
this a leveled spell?
This is no. This is not a leveled spell. I do
It's a
gain an
cantrip?
extra. I do gain an extra die 8 next level though. Like in 5th level, I get an extra die 8
So
on this one.
It's a
So,
cantrip then, yeah?
no.
That's what I was asking. Are you rolling wild magic?
Yeah, it is a cantrip. No,
Okay.
I am not. I am not. Sorry,
So
it is
that-
a cantrip. Yeah.
Is a miss.
Now, see, the thing is though, I get advantage on that
Oh, okay.
because these are made of metal, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay, I get advantage because reading the.
I
the
mean,
thing,
they are named Iron Cobras.
Okay,
so...
no, I know. It says you have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal. So
Sure.
it's only going to be 1 point of damage, but I do want to see if that 1 point of shock damage hit for shits and giggles.
Since they're made
mean,
of
why
metal,
not?
does my lightning hit them
I-
anymore?
No, there's no such thing as weak.
I know- I
there's
know.
very few things
14,
in
did that
D&D,
hit?
that does have weaknesses. Yes.
Okay, so it takes 1 point of lightning damage.
It takes the 1 point of lightning damage and doesn't even
Lightning?
it's not
Yeah.
even bothered by it.
Why didn't
Of
you
course.
kill the one that's on top on the right? Like, he has 1 health point of life.
I thought this was going to be a little more dramatic, to be honest with you, but it turned out to be a complete fart fest.
You just
'Cause-
rubbed your
because
feet on the floor
I
and touched him.
I have something better the next round. Literally, Jaka just literally threw his hands in the air, clasped his head, and went stupid.
Like he
stupid,
doesn't
stupid,
care.
Stupid, stupid, stupid,
He's
stupid, stupid,
Jaka's,
stupid.
all right, let's put it in D&D terms. Jaka's feeling a little retarded.
Really?
Jaka feels like that snake.
Much like the snake that he attacked, they are both feeling a little retarded.
Here's the thing. The dude, I can't remember what the actor's name was or the character's name was, but from Back to the Future. Oh, Biff.
Biff?
You know, the guy who played Biff is behind my back going, "You're a fucking stupid jerk, man. You're just a stupid jerk.
I got
What the fuck is wrong with you? Shocking grasp, fucking really shocking grasp, man."
Jaka tried to shocking grasp a snake, and not only did he miss the first time, but when he finally hit on his advantage roll, he did 1 damage.
I did
Yeah.
one whole shocking
I want you to remember
damage.
that the cleric is taking this in.
Yep, the cleric's watching all of this while he's paralyzed and can't do anything.
Quick question.
Yes.
I've tried.
It's, because spiritual weapon isn't attached to me,
Yes.
it's still out there floating because the only thing
Yep.
that destroys it is
Well,
the timer.
that's
Can
the,
it
hold
still
on.
attack?
Is your spiritual weapon? Does it go away when you become unconscious? Because technically you're
No,
unconscious, right?
it only goes away when the timer runs out or if I cast it again.
Not if you're, focusing on it.
I don't need to focus.
It's not
on
a
it.
it's not a concentration.
Okay.
So concentration wasn't broken on it. The problem with that is that to use spiritual weapon you have to be able to command it, which is either a verbal or somatic, which neither of those can be done right now because you can't move your hands and you can't talk. So you don't lose it, but you also can't use it because you don't have the ability to.
Felt like a fair question.
What's that?
No, it was
No,
a fair question.
it is a fair question. Absolutely, it just comes down to, see, so where this becomes interesting is if it was something in Rote's class where he could think it. Technically, when you're paralyzed, you're not in D&D terms. You are incapacitated but you're not unconscious.
Right,
Right?
yeah, you're still able
So
to
you
use your
could
mind.
you could still do mental commands. So if it was something along Rote's class where most of his spells are actually just things that he thinks, rather than having to do some sort of Naruto hand signs or or speak or the classic spell casting, which is saying some
Abracadabra.
saying some special command word
Alakazam.
to do it. So yeah,
I love
so fair
peanut butter
question, but
sandwich.
unfortunately no.
I also have a question.
Yes, Laryl.
Okay, so Am I still enraged? Does me trying to grasp this thing's jaws and pry them apart count as me attacking it?
I would
It
say
damaged
yes.
you.
Yeah, I would roll that.
I
as
would
yes.
say yes. You're adrenaline. You're an adrenaline junkie right now. Fucking wrestling. You're wrestling a snake. I would say your rage is still going.
Okay.
I would say it's probably technically no, but homebrew yes. I don't care.
I think that counts
It
as me
seems
attacking it. I
It
tried
seems
to...
reasonable enough. Well, you're not attacking it. You're disabling it.
He put his hands in its mouth.
Yeah.
I would say that's attack.
I tried
Fair
to
enough.
pull its fucking jaws apart.
All right. Shh. We're cutting into valuable time here. You've already rolled
Okay.
your enrage. Let's get this done.
Soul knife.
Bro, you're up.
Stab the thing.
I don't know. I don't know how. I wouldn't
close
recommend
am I
stabbing
to
it,
the cleric and the blood hunter?
but 10, 15 feet.
Damn.
I can take damage.
I
Kill these fucking things.
Really don't want to do damage to that. Your cleric.
yeah, that's the. I don't want to do 8d6.
Because any damage to him is automatically a crit.
Yeah, I don't want to do 8d6 damage critting on him.
I will heal him.
He'd be instantly dead. Please do.
I
That
mean,
would be
I can
great.
bring him back to life, but
Oh, that would be hilarious. You take 8d6. Oh, yeah, you're dead. Oh
Can't
my
you
God.
can't you put it in a way that it doesn't hit him?
I could take a few steps back. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
All right, I'm taking a few steps back, so that way I'm, 25 feet away from them.
Sure. So you're gonna
How about
take...
we don't gamble with my life?
So,
I'm not
so
gambling.
by moving back, you're taking 2 opportunity attacks. Is that cool?
Well, if I'm 15 feet away from them, then that would mean I'm 10 feet away from the snakes.
Okay.
You're taking attack
Fair enough,
opportunities.
yeah.
So I'm
Fair
not
enough.
taking any attack of opportunities.
Oh,
so I'm,
okay.
I'm moving backwards where I'm still not even within their striking range.
Do you have disengage?
I'm
He's
not,
not
even in
within
their striking
5.
range.
He's not.
Oh.
He's not with it. I don't think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
hard to
he's
tell
not.
with the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Alright,
I'm
do it.
moving back to where I'm 25 feet away from my 2 allies, and I'm going to use
Yep.
Thunderclap.
20-foot radius, all save or 8d600 damage and stunned until your next turn. Save halves, no stun. Okay, what's the
Constitution.
save con? What do I have to beat?
11. See, I need help in figuring this out. If my thing is 11, or if it changes when I level up and all that shit.
Well, it would change if you. It depends on what your spell casting modifier skill is.
So that's I don't.
Is it?
understand
It's usually 8 plus prof plus then whatever, either spell level and or.
You have what's your spell casting? Is it wisdom or intelligence?
Wait a minute. Are you which? Is this the cleric?
No.
Oh, this is the mystic.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's
yeah. I
intelligence.
don't have any information on you.
What's your modifier
sure
to that?
1.
Spell casting. I'm just gonna look it up real quick.
Most of your spells come from intelligence, yet
Yeah.
you only powered it up by 1?
Discipline. Your discipline. Yeah, it's right here. Discipline save DC 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah,
8.
really. You only have a +1 in intelligence, and that's your main attribute.
I mean, it makes
I-
sense
I-
if he's not that intelligent.
Well, because when I created
Damn.
when I created this character, I wasn't primarily spells. I was a soul knife.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So I was
right. Yeah,
using
so
dexterity.
you maxed out your dex. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, no, that makes sense then. Totally.
Yeah.
I like it. That's actually good for flavor too. That's cool.
And this is a con
86
save.
is
Yes, con save.
still...
7
Oh,
They
damn.
lost. 8d6. Here we go.
and a 9.
8d6.
boy.
Here we go.
Go.
Watch it be 8-1.
37.
37.
God damn, son.
Alright, so they take 37 thunder damage. So this one's dead. This
Nice.
guy. This guy's hanging on by 1 hit point.
By the hair of his chinny chin
This
chin.
one's
Wait,
at 1 hit
did you,
point.
did
and
you
he's
apply
stunned.
my 1 hit point the last game
Yes, I did.
when I crit? Oh, okay.
I
Hey, I'll
did.
do shocking grasp again.
Yeah, you do shocking grasp.
I'll take
All
it.
right.
I look at him and I go, now you I can take. You I can take.
All right. Next
Alright.
person. So it's the snake's turn since Paladin can't do anything.
The next turn
Not a
you're
problem.
out of paralyzed, right? Because it was only for one turn, right?
No, he hasn't had his paralyzed turn yet. This is
Why does
his
everyone think he's a
paralyzed
paladin?
turn.
Oh.
So you're paralyzed. Your turn ends, and then you feel blood start rushing back to your limbs, and you. Alright. Okay.
All right, it's snake's turn.
Snake's turn. Snake
You
is
get
gonna
an
fight the
immediate
Bloodhunter.
raging boner,
Boner,
because
yeah,
that
raging
fucking blood
boner.
is just flowing, dude.
13, not gonna matter. Goes after the cleric with a nat 1. Let's see what he gets.
Bites himself.
Probably.
That guy's really struggling on me.
This guy is really having a tough day. It is not his day. Alright. Reroll this attack against an ally within 5 feet of you.
Hell
That's
yeah.
unfortunate. He'll just go after himself.
Oh yeah.
It's like a
He
dog
does bite
chasing his
himself.
tail.
Yeah, he's just
Ouroboros and
I
you know,
told
of
you
the
he was
constructs.
feeling a little retarded. He rolled an 8, so he can't even hit himself.
Damn.
Hey, dude, where's my tail? That's my tail over there. You took really good tail.
Larry.
Nom, 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 nom.
Give me a
Yes, sir.
strength. Give me athletics. Let's do this.
Damn.
13. Alright.
20.
20.
Mm-hmm.
He is not going anywhere. Alright.
Fuck you, bitch!
He's just
Stay
over
with
there
me!
bareback in that
Blood
snake.
Hunter.
Put that one out of its misery, man.
I'm gonna
Just
try
bop it on
and
the
hit
head.
it with 1 acid. So 12.
12, no.
12 doesn't hit.
No, 12 does not hit.
Okay, and then I swing again.
With a 1. Yup! Yup! Oh my fucking god! Oh, that makes me.
He hit me with the acid,
Oh
didn't
my
he?
god.
You're kind of
Couple.
feeling a little
The
stupid,
cards
too, huh?
will decide.
The retardation is strong with the
The
party
retardation
today.
flows out of me, man. Wow.
You can only attack with 1 hand on your next turn.
That would matter if you had
Yeah.
if you had a versatile weapon.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
it
if
does
you're
matter
using
because I'm
He has
2
an offhand
weapons.
weapon.
He has a 2-handed weapon, so now he can't attack next turn.
Well,
no.
he
I'm
has an
using
offhand
2
weapon.
weapons.
Oh.
Okay, so you can only use one weapon
One.
on the next turn.
Alright,
That's all.
Harold, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to grab this motherfucker by the tail and like swing him
Okay.
like into a tree.
Oh,
Hercules.
total
Sure.
Conan move, bro.
Hercules.
Why not swing him into his friend? They should be able to damage each other.
He rolled a 5.
Dude,
I
you
rolled
just
19.
you just
Oh,
go
I
in a
rolled
19, so
barbarian disaster.
You pick him up and you start whirling him around. And
I'd
you
say 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Sure, we'll do 1d6 bludgeoning damage. So
Which
you
doesn't matter because
spin,
he is
you
immune.
You
Plus
spin
your
him
strength,
around.
of course.
You spin him around and you slam him into a tree, and he takes 3
Plus
minus
proficiency
3
in
bludgeoning
strength.
damage. So nothing happens.
Motherfucker.
No, it's 3 damage plus his strength and proficiency.
Right, but it's irrelevant because
It's immune to bludgeoning
they're
damage.
immune to bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god, they're immune to bludgeoning too?
We'll go over what they're immune to after this, but yeah, they're immune to a lot.
Good lord.
This is
Why do you
going.
think the cleric's the only one up until that last spell attack that
Alright.
had been doing damage?
Jock,
I did damage twice
excuse me,
before.
my lightning did damage, and so did my lightning
Oh,
did
oh.
damage.
The whole
Oh.
1 damage.
Hey, the other one was what, it was 13 damage or something like that?
Yeah.
Deal
something like that.
damage to it.
All right, Jocka, you're up. Give me some wild magic. Give me that 100.
Alright, he's still grappled, correct?
He is, yeah.
This
Charlie, I just
guy's
wanna
about to
say I
fall
already
over,
did, like, 6
correct?
damage before.
Yep.
And this guy's still kind of
That
powered up,
guy.
right?
He's about half.
He's about half.
Okay.
He's feeling a little.
Well, I'm
retarded,
gonna
though.
hit him with a motherfucking witch bolt, bitches. 21 to hit. Yeah. And I can sustain this with concentration. And for the next round. Okay. So that's 7 lightning damage. And oh yeah, how about an 80?
80 damage? I think it's
No,
dead.
No,
80 on the wild
That's my
magic
wild
roll.
magic, man. Hell yeah.
Dude, how have we been playing for 2 hours already?
Dude, right? Feels good tonight,
See,
man.
you don't need stronger creatures to fight us. You just need
A lot of them.
stupid creatures.
Well, you just
All
need
right.
creatures that are immune to fucking
All right,
everything.
so you did 7 damage.
Yes,
Yes.
7 lightning
7 lightning,
damage. Yeah.
and then you have a 80.
80 on the wild magic surge table, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
I'll be right
You
back.
healed it for 7. We'll laugh if you heal
You
it
grow
for
a,
7.
Let's
a
refer to the
91-inch
chart.
penis, and
Let's
you
refer
start
to the chart. The chart.
And you start to chase after ogres. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god.
You
What
grow
happened?
a tail.
Oh my god, it's that good. What has happened to my poor Jaka?
Jaka goes unconscious. The only other person who can damage these fucking things.
Oh no, this better be good, man. This hilarity is too much.
Okay, so
You're going to make the thing fucking bigger.
What am I going to cross class to multi-class to?
as Chaka casts the spell, he becomes trapped in a ball of glass.
That was super anticlimactic.
The
No,
snake becomes.
but you guys don't understand. He's permanently trapped in a ball of glass.
What, the snake or Jaka?
No, Jaka.
Like he's a snow
Jaka.
globe?
Jaka just became Bubble Boy.
Okay. Hold on. Stop the presses. Which poor bastard celebrity spirit was visiting me and got stuck in there with me now?
Who?
Gary Coleman.
Who was the
I am going
actor for
to
Bubble Boy?
consistently make him say, "What you talking about, Willis?"
Who was the actor that played Bubble Boy?
Who?
Who was the
Bubble
actor
Boy?
that played Bubble Boy?
Wasn't that fucking.
Jake, not Jake Gyllenhaal.
Toby Maguire?
I thought Bubble Boy was Happy Gilmore also.
No, it's
No, that was Gyllenhaal.
No, Jake Gyllenhaal. so
Oh,
you're,
Bubble Boy. Yeah.
so you're
Jake
stuck in
Gyllenhaal.
there with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh my God, poor Jake. Poor Jake
Not
is
this
stuck in there
again!
with the insane, with the insane
Does
Jaka.
it say permanently?
Hey.
No, but it doesn't. But it doesn't say it ends, and that
Just
was
like-
relevant because of the invisibility.
Now, how am I stuck in here? Am I like immobilized stuck, or am I just in a giant sphere?
Caster is trapped in a giant glass ball. Now, this doesn't say that you guys can't attempt to break the ball.
I was gonna say, yeah. Let's give it like
But
an AC of
just
an
the
AC of
thought-
5 and hit points of maybe 20.
Just the thought of Jaka being turned into a giant snow globe just made my fucking.
Oh, when you think about it like that, dude, I wish I had prestidigitation. I would totally sit in there and make it snow.
Make it snow.
I am not even kidding.
Oh man! All right.
Make it
know.
snow.
I cast
Bro, you're up.
fireball.
Yeah, and you're dead.
Alright,
I don't care how big the ball is. I cast fireball.
I cast fireball.
So it doesn't say how big a giant glass ball is. So
Big
I'm
enough
gonna say-
probably to encompass me so that I can stand up, but that's about it.
I'm gonna say it's about 100 feet wide.
Oh,
So
Jesus
it's
Christ, really?
trapped myself in it too with the snake.
No,
Nope.
it's it.
No, it's
it
not
would-
on the snake. It's on Jaka.
it's on me.
I know, but if it's 100 feet wide, that would mean that
Wide, not long.
it's a ball.
Listen,
It does
these are
say sphere,
magical
doesn't it?
balls. No, it
Let's
says
say
ball.
sphere. I'll just make it like 10 foot, man.
All right.
Like a
25
10-foot
feet.
sphere.
25
feet.
feet.
Jesus Christ. And I'm just sitting there in the middle, like,
You're just sitting in the middle, like,
Huh?
what the fuck is this bullshit?
So,
I'm sorry. I don't.
Dane, get me off this crazy thing.
what did I give back to?
I'm totally channeling 80s fucking lingo and phrases from now on.
Oh boy. All right, Ro, you're up.
I also have future man version of Haley Joel Osment visiting
I'm
too.
going to charge this mofo below me with soul knife.
Okay.
Crit.
with a crit.
Oh my! There you eating your fucking soul knife crit. What is that? Like the 6th or 7th crit you've rolled with soul
That's
knife?
all he
Seriously?
ever gets, dude.
No, that was 6 or 7 last time.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, that's incredible, man. I love that.
Please kill it.
Triple damage.
Triple.
The question
effing
is, what damage does Soul Knife do?
1d8
Magical.
plus 4.
No.
No.
What kind?
Psychic.
The
Psychic.
types? Psychic.
Force.
Okay, good.
Psychic.
So, let me see the roll. See the rolls. You're doing triple damage. Whatever you roll, triple it.
Bing.
So
9
27
damage. So
damage.
27 damage.
So which one?
The guy that's holding
One
on
right in
by
front of
one.
you?
Oh, dear
the
God,
one,
yeah,
the one
you-
that has one
yeah.
hit point?
You
Okay, cool.
killed-erated it, man. You just like put it through the blender.
Yeah.
Your soul knife
He's-
literally ripped it to shreds, and it
he's
is now
toasted.
disconstituted construct.
He's toasted.
Okay.
Alright.
That was dope.
Cleric, you're up.
I love your crits,
I
man. That's
actually
great.
give it a fucking turn.
Yeah, you get a turn now. You're not paralyzed.
Alright, I'm gonna do the spiritual weapon.
Smash.
Well, actually, hang on a second.
Yep.
I'm gonna do my innate and grant myself
What? Oh, wait. That
I'm
make
doing channel divinity.
Okay.
that could help me.
So I'm gonna give myself 13 health points, and then who was the other one that got fucking nailed just last turn?
Mental with the like 15.
Mental
Yeah.
got hit for like 19 damage, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna give
that
him,
was pretty
I'm gonna give
harsh.
him 7 health points. off of
Dude,
that.
perfect. 7 HP, hit points are go lower.
Then I'm gonna hit that motherfucker that keeps missing me with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. The retarded snake? That's probably a hate crime if you hit him, honestly.
Retarded snake in a hate crime.
15.
It's funny, dude.
Alright. You got a hit for sure. See the damage. 9 damage.
9
nice.
damage.
That's a solid
Smiggity
hit.
smack.
He is hanging on by a thread.
Nice. Speaking of him,
Did I get disconnected?
nope.
No? What's up?
What, what are you hitting with?
The spiritual weapon.
You used your ability, so you only get 1 attack.
I used my innate ability, or not innate. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's channel
Or it's a-
divinity.
yeah,
It's
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 channel
it's,
divinity.
it's a
Doesn't-
free action.
Yeah,
it's
it
a
doesn't-
bonus or free action, whatever. Yeah.
No. Channel
was the
divinity
second
doesn't
one?
cost anything.
Nate. Free.
I just realized, did that snake that I just killed, did it do an attack on its last round?
I have no idea why.
Well, because I was just realizing, because when I did my thunderclap, it should have been stunned.
Yeah.
No, that's why this one has this lightning bolt.
Oh, okay.
So what's the second? The first roll was your spiritual weapon, right?
Yeah.
What's the second roll?
Same. It's a spiritual weapon because I use channel divinity.
Is Channel Divinity a free action or a bonus action?
Neither. There's
It
no.
gives
it's
you
no.
the extra.
It's its own
divinity,
action.
No
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, channel divinity is a funny thing. I like it. Great for a
Essentially, you
war
can do
cleric.
3 attacks.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
can only
it's
do it
pretty strong.
once per long rest, I think.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a nice dude. Cleric is a great
So,
class.
9 and
levels-
11,
yeah.
So
20 damage.
So what I'm confused about is how are you using spiritual weapon twice?
Because he can.
I
Because he
can,
has
No.
three. Because he has 3 actions.
So
because
Okay.
channel divinity literally says no action.
right, no,
It
I'm not
just
arguing
happens.
that.
So
You
then I
said-
use my weapon, and it does as my main
Your-
attack.
Because
And then
channel
as a
division,
bonus action, it can
Channel
do
divinity
a bonus
doesn't
action.
count as a regular melee attack.
Right. So he gets 2 attacks with the spiritual weapon. Channel
No.
Divinity is a free action.
No, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to explain this again. So the spiritual weapon specifically says in its text that as a bonus action, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
It's
So
the weapon is still right next to me because it attacked the snake that was just in front of me.
I understand what he's saying, because unless you're using a bonus action, you can't have it do its second attack.
Right. My first action was its main attack. My bonus action is its second.
To attack with spiritual weapon, once it's summoned, you need to use a bonus action to do so, and you only get one bonus action per turn.
So it's like me with my second attack on my swords. I use one attack and then a bonus action. Now, if I have a great sword, I can use the bonus attack or I can use the main attack. I can't use both because it's a two-handed weapon.
But not even it's not even that though. The only way to use your spiritual weapon is to use a bonus action to attack with it.
You can't use your
I'm
normal
not
action
casting it again. It's still it's already cast.
Right, but
you can do Toll the Dead.
No, Toll the Dead's a cantrip, right?
Yep.
Yes,
And he
which
can
is
use a
a
cantrip
single
and a bonus.
action.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
I guess last turn I was able to use it
All right,
twice. This
so-
turn I'm not. So I'm just a little confused to what changed.
No, because last turn you did Toll the Dead.
Last
Yeah,
turn you did nothing.
You
were
did Toll the
paralyzed.
Dead.
That's right.
You did
But
Toll the
no.
Dead,
Yeah,
and then
actually,
you
that's-
attacked with it.
yeah, you
So,
did nothing
that's-
'cause you were
that's a fair
paralyzed.
point.
And you were paralyzed the turn before that.
Yeah.
Last turn you were paralyzed. The turn before that you used a bonus action to attack with spiritual weapon, and you used your main action to do the cantrip Toll the Dead. Now, what I think might help clear this up for you is you have to understand when you are using spiritual weapon, you're not holding it. It doesn't replace the weapon that you already have. It's a floating weapon that follows you around, basically.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It's a spiritual weapon that's
No,
floating there.
Yeah.
No, I understand that.
So the spell specifically says that to be able to command that weapon to do anything, you have to use a bonus action to do so. So that's why the first text box says you must use a bonus action to summon to cast the spell. As long as the weapon that you chose to summon is within 5 feet, you get a free attack with
User
it that
joined your
round
channel.
because you're already taking the bonus action to cast the spell. Does that make sense or no?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's already cast.
Right.
And it's
So-
right next to me, so I use it to attack
it
the creature in
says-
front of me as a standard action.
But you can't because that's not what the spell specifies. The spell specifies
Yeah,
in the second text clause that you have to spend a bonus action to use
use
the
it.
weapon to attack again.
Yeah, so you can take a regular action, but then you can use your bonus action as well as your regular action. Wherein normally you wouldn't have that second attack. You now can take your action with your own melee weapon and or a spell or whatever kind of a thing you're doing, and you can also attack with the spiritual weapon as well. That's how. And in all honesty, the one thing about D&D is sometimes you do like clarify rules or errata comes out, and yeah, it sucks. It's like I could do this before and now I can't. It's like fuck, but it's just part of the game, man. You just slough it off and come up with some other cool ass way to do it. You know what I mean?
We'll just move on. We'll do do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Sweet.
Wisdom saving. That's with advantage. 20 plus 0, so just a d20. 19.
So it takes no damage because Toll the Dead does 0 on a success.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so it just takes the first attack.
Okay.
Snake's turn.
Snakes, he's gonna desperately attempt to bite you.
I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes.
Whoa. Samuel Jackson already said that, thank you. You just don't know it. Only Jaka does. Okay,
And in all
he misses.
honesty, Samuel L. Jackson is standing right outside the bubble going, these motherfucking snakes are kicking your motherfucking ass. What the motherfuck is wrong with you? Hey, wait a minute. Oh boy, that's gonna come up. Okay, never mind.
All right.
Hey,
So the other one, Laryl, give me our check.
Okay.
You rolled an
I have to pull my
18.
shit back up. Oh shit. This one might actually get away.
Hell yeah.
He has advantage on
I do.
because of rage.
I do have advantage.
Shit, he does.
Damn. All right, he remains grappled. Blood Hunter.
Damn.
Since I can only attack once because I fucking did that stupid thing, I'm going to grapple this one.
Okay.
Now that's a what? Acrobatics or what?
That'll be athletics.
Athletics.
Athletics with disadvantage.
Your
because you only have
athletics
one hand.
against his athletics or acrobatics.
No, I can't use my offhand.
You
So
can't.
it's
You
normal.
cannot use your one of your hands. It specifically said.
But since I'm a werewolf, I have advantage, so it's normal.
Okay. Yeah. Advantage would so it'd be
23.
normal. Okay.
God damn. This guy's got a one-armed freak, a half Nelson on this thing.
Yeah, dude. He's like tie my hand behind my back. Watch me do this shit. What was
No
this?
shit,
This was a
yeah.
dex check.
Total choke maneuver.
All right, you got him. He's grappled.
Yeah, you do.
All right, Larold.
Okay. So how do I damage this thing? Let's see.
You have advantage since I'm grappling it.
You know, there's
You're in a
little
different
icon
snake.
for grapple.
no.
I'm trying to figure out how I damage this thing because it's immune to fucking slashing, bludgeoning, piercing.
Magic.
You ask the wizard nicely to cast a spell at it while you're holding it, so it has disadvantage. I don't know.
How about you beat yours with mine, and I beat mine with yours?
Mash the metal things together.
Oh my god, yeah, tie him in a knot. Tie him in a fucking knot.
I would accept that at a nat 20 roll, but that'll be a one. That would be a one-time roll. If you want to attempt that, Larold, you can absolutely attempt
to
that.
tie him in a knot. Okay,
Yeah.
what do I have to try to roll?
An athletics nat 20.
An athletics nat 20.
Oh, come on, with advantage?
With advantage, sure, why not?
With advantage. Did it roll?
Oh, shit, alright, yeah, you tried, man, you tried.
You tried, but unfortunately, you couldn't get the other snake to cooperate.
Like that fucking scene in Hercules where he ties the Hydra's heads together?
Yes. That poor Hydra.
Alright,
funny.
Jaka.
Jaka wants to know if Jaka can cast a spell.
Cast a spell. Or
is that gonna
depending on-
rebound?
Do it!
Depends on the spell.
Is that a
Do
trick
it!
question?
I'll be fine.
Well,
Well, he's in a glass ball, so
Thunderwave, shock, whatever.
I don't.
Okay, hold on. Because the last time I cast, it was a witch bolt, and I hit that one. That is now grappled, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna follow up because I got him on there. You might take some damage there.
I'm fine with that.
Cool. All right, so witch bolt follow up, and it's also level 1 upwardsing. So that's just
six lightning,
6 lightning damage,
which kills
and-
it.
Cool. So
That was
that's it for that
exactly-
one.
That was exactly enough. Now is that wild magic?
No, this was my wild magic. Nope, nothing this time. All right.
Oh, come on! That would have been such a good one.
I am inside a glass ball. Maybe it rebounded.
All right. We're gonna say that it's not opposite day and it happens anyway because it's fucking hilarious.
Stop breathing into your mic, please.
What happened now?
So I said it's inside the glass ball. It's not opposite day.
Oh.
So you're gonna get it because it's hilarious.
Okay.
So
Why
as
did I
you're
just trade
inside
save?
as you're inside of the glass ball, you cast your follow-up to Witch Bolt, and a unicorn appears within 5 feet of you for the next
Oh
minute.
my god. There's a
So
unicorn
a
in the ball
unicorn
with me.
just poofs into existence right next to you, and now it's starting to really look like a snow globe.
I am totally looking at that unicorn like,
Can you tell unicorn to do a horn attack? Horn drill.
It's in a glass ball.
no. See,
Yeah, on the glass.
you talk too early because I'm just looking at that unicorn and I go, okay, sure. Why
They got
not?
you too, huh?
I
Bro,
got
go
this
ahead.
guy named Samuel L. Jackson.
Jackson.
And he's saying something about a motherfucker. This I know. Motherfucker. Ah, a unicorn. In the glass. What's with the glass?
The box. What's in the box?
I'm going to start just experimenting, tapping on the glass and beating on the glass. I do have something to tap on the glass with. I think I have a scimitar. It's probably etched. Yeah, that would be.
Please
fun.
don't feed the unicorn.
So I have a quarterstaff, so I'm just gonna like tap on the glass with my quarterstaff.
Right, Soul
Tap,
Edge.
tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap.
Soul Edge. Your turn.
Soul knife.
30.
Right now?
But
Like
there's a cloud
40?
of daggers over there.
He already got rid of it.
Yeah,
Those concentration-
the cloud of daggers is gone. By the way, I forgot to mention that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gone. You're good. Because nothing's in the space anymore, and I can't move it.
You're like 40 away.
It's like insta disperse.
That's your action, isn't it?
Unless you have like dash as a
Yeah. If you're not a rogue, yeah.
well, not a rogue, but
Just
like
move
monks
up to
have
where I
dash
can
too.
at least next turn do it.
You don't have anything you can
No
throw
sonic
or
points.
okay, you have no. Okay, yeah, you have no ranged anything.
I mean,
huh?
I can
Alright.
throw my scimitar.
No, that's
no.
that's an
Cleric-
improvised ranged weapon, and that would only be a 1 die 4 anyway.
And there's
And you would have to
And
do
it
a
would be
ranged
immune
attack.
anyway, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
And you risk hitting me.
Exactly.
yeah, let's not hit him.
you know,
Uh,
I could say fuck it, let's do it, but I'm not.
good, but it's not worth it.
Okay.
I mean, the
Alright,
the guy,
cleric?
yeah.
Eat it with your spiritual weapon.
This might be
Advantage.
the longest D&D fight I've ever been in.
Oh, they can go way longer.
I'll tell you the story later. About
last-
the longest,
the
one
last
of the
boss
longest ones
fight-
I've ever was in.
The last boss fight we had in our campaign, Laryl, the
Let's
last
say
Sunday
couple
session,
sessions.
was like 3 sessions long.
We did. It was between
nice.
4 and 6 sessions, and each session was 4 hours, and we killed over 125 enemies. Some of them like 10 levels higher than we were as a group. It was crazy. Like we're talking level 20 fucking characters against a bunch of 12 and 13s.
Right.
It was insane. We all almost died. It was
Right.
great. but we won.
4d6 radiant damage on a hit. 11.
11 to hit is not gonna hit. Well,
That's it.
we'll say he's grappled, so we're gonna say you have advantage to hit. So,
So you
roll
can
again.
re-roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my
I'm worth a try. All right.
Yeah. Do you see how much damage that spell does? And it's actually
Yeah.
increased by an additional 1d6 for every slot spell above first level.
That you cast it at, Jesus.
Oh
Alright,
yeah,
let's do our
guiding
rolls.
bolt. Guiding
Oh,
bolt
I
is
got a
awesome.
16.
$15. Damn.
I still got
Nice.
him.
He's got him.
By the
All right.
hair,
Blood Hunter.
by the short hairs.
I have advantage.
Okay. To hit 17, 19.
22.
So you do 1 acid damage on the first one,
And then 4 on the second. So 5
Nice.
damage.
Nice.
4 on the second. Nice. You do some acid damage. Oh, wait. Hold
Did
on.
did I even get a chance to attack it with my sword?
Did
Ugh.
not. You just use guiding bolt. And
You also have
can
your
just
bonus.
take your you can take your bonus action to attack with the sword.
I'm getting real tired of you guys ending my turn.
Hey, man, you're not saying shit.
You're not saying anything though. We don't know what you're doing.
Spiritual weapon, that thing.
Didn't matter.
Didn't
You have
hit.
advantage. Grappled. And
Roll it again.
barbarians in
Aw.
next
Didn't
to it.
matter.
Wow, the fucking quadruple miss.
All
I
right.
need to restart my computer, I think, for rolls.
And that's not gonna help. Trust me. Laryl, you're up.
Um,
Push the snake's head into my acid sword.
That's
I
not
thought you
where
were
I thought
about
he
to
was
say-
going.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say it.
Wow.
Push the snake's head into my ass.
That's
Sid.
what I. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for too. To be honest.
Remember, guys,
okay,
this is
gotta
so
hurt.
okay, YOLO.
Yeah.
So this is kind of risky,
Uh
but I like it.
oh. Okay. Well, if
I
you like
am
it, then I don't
going-
like it.
I am going to climb on the or it's I don't have to climb because it's about my same size. I'm gonna reach over the snake's
Uh-huh.
head and I'm gonna
Yep.
put my fingers in that eye socket that's busted, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull back and I'm going to try to slam the open mouth of the snake down onto the Bloodhunter's sword.
Okay. Sure. Give me a nat 20. With advantage.
Hell yeah!
Alright, so you take the snake and you slam it down on the Bloodhunter's sword, and the Bloodhunter's sword goes yeah, fuck it, we'll just do it. This is over anyway. It goes right through the skull, or where the skull of the snake would be, and
Command
you just
center.
see this fucking venom just start spewing out of the top of its head as it falls over dead.
I'm glad I'm 10 feet away.
Nice.
Thank God.
And that is the
I'm
Iron...
glad I'm in a fucking glass ball.
And you guys have defeated the Iron Cobras. Hooray!
Woo!
Alright, I'm gonna bash fucking his glass shield.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up my great axe. Yes, the grappling finally
Well,
paid off.
Remember, there's a unicorn in here with me. Be nice. Also,
Can
what's
I
this bucket?
do a perception check to see if there are any other goods on this cart?
Sure.
Did I free Jaka?
Free Jaka. Did you free Jaka? I don't know. What did you roll to hit?
18.
15?
Or,
I see 15.
yeah, 15 to hit, but also
Sure.
the damage is what I was going with.
18 damage to the sphere? Yeah, you whack at it and it cracks right open and it shatters.
I wanna picture it as disintegrating into little glittery ice diamonds and just disappearing.
Sure.
Right. And then I've also heard unicorn horns are very, very good.
No, that unicorn's gone already.
Oh,
It's
goodbye,
only
my
there,
friend.
it was only there for a minute, so...
I loved him so. And I know I was at him. I was
So-
right next to it. My God, that thing was hung like a. Oh
So,
yeah,
I'm
it was
just
a
gonna cut
horse.
off its horn.
Jaka and Rote, give me dexterity saving throws.
Dexterity
17.
saving throws.
Or not Rote. Jaka and the Blood Hunter, sorry.
Oh.
That would be a 3, sir.
A 3 and a 4.
I have advantage
And a 4.
because I'm still in werewolf form, so I have a natural 20.
Alright, so you jump out of the way. I'm trying to think, Jaka. Hear me out.
Hold on now. I have winged boots. I could go just fly.
Yeah, but that's not the problem.
Okay.
See,
Yeah,
there
this
was a 15-foot glass orb that was just shattered above you. I'm trying to think what the appropriate amount of damage would
No,
be
like
from
I
those
said,
shards
I
hitting you.
just said that it disintegrated into little glittery diamond
Whoa,
dust
whoa,
and
I'm sorry.
disappeared.
Are you the DM?
Because
Or
it was
am I the
because,
DM?
but it was a spell effect. It wasn't like real glass.
It was a spell effect, but it conjured a real glass orb around you.
But
I'd say
I want my stapler.
Are we about to
I
long
want my
rest
stapler.
anyways?
2d6 is what I would say.
2d6 from
Oh.
falling glass? Have you ever Have you ever seen a human being go through a glass window before?
Is it? Wait a minute.
don't-
Did it break shard-like, or did it break into
Yeah,
like
it
little
broke
like safety
shard-like.
glass?
No, this is
I would have thought that it would have been like safety glass, man. You know,
Yeah,
like
it
a
was-
car
It
accident.
didn't
You know.
say a giant
when
glass
I
bowl
was-
of safety glass.
When I was
Actually, it's
8,
safety glass. It didn't go anywhere. It just shattered, and it's just sitting there sagging
Well,
on me now.
considering a sword does 1d8, I would think it like 1d6 maybe.
When I was 8 years old, I punched through my window to punch my sister. And
I've gone through a window too.
It didn't do anything to me.
When I was around 10,
Okay,
I was
falling
using.
through the window, not the window falling on
Yeah,
you.
what about a window falling on you?
No,
Hold
but
on,
it
hold on,
shattered
hold on.
on top of me.
Okay, I will put my own 2 cents in. When I was about 10 years old, I was playing with a homemade pair of nunchucks I made out of old pool cues.
Oh God.
And I was playing in my bedroom. And my bedroom had one of those classic fucking glass, those thin glass frosted light covers,
Yeah.
square. And I was playing, no, it was the round one. I'm sorry, it was the round one, but it was a frosted glass, and I was whoop, 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 I'm fucking Bruce Lee. Fucker fell on my head, and it hit my head, it bounced off my head. Yeah, I had a 3-inch fucking slice in my head, and I bled so much it pulled in my hands. I walked out to my mother. I was supposed to be in bed. sleeping. Walked out to my mother. She screamed bloody murder, and her boyfriend at the time was looking at me like, what the fuck did I get myself into? So we're rushing to the hospital with towels full of blood, literally soaking with blood, and she's screaming the whole fucking time, and I ended up with like 6 stitches in my head. I still have the scar.
DM
This is
skull.
how
So
we
I will
have
accept
Buddha
2
today.
die 6 of damage without any words. Yeah. Funny thing is, didn't even hurt.
That you remember.
Glass never really does hurt initially.
Yeah. Like when they once they stitched it up in the numbing agent that they used there, probably cocaine or something like that, fucking went away. That's when it started to hurt.
So
What do you think there, DM? How much damage?
I'm
go higher.
thinking, I'm looking, and I'm seeing 3d4,
Okay, totally fair.
and that's looking at the 2nd level spell of Glass Storm.
Sweet. That's
Tiny
yeah,
shards of
that's
glass
actually
fall
a good one. Yeah.
in a 15-foot radius. It becomes difficult terrain. Blah blah
Holy
blah.
shit, that's perfect. Yeah,
So I think that's fair.
more than fair.
You do have a cleric, so it's
So
all
you
good.
take
I was
eight-
just gonna
you
say,
take eight
yeah, we
damage.
have a cleric. I'll just
And
Listen,
then
it's
yo.
not
Back to
important. I just wanted to punish
Uh,
you for not thinking about how to deal with the orb.
And a guy who can bring back the dead.
Well, I didn't really have a choice, did I?
I'm not saying you. I'm just
I
pointing
know.
out. It's not about the damage. It's about the fact that you're
Consequences
rushing
are real.
headlong.
I
You're
just-
rushing headlong into a situation before evaluating what's gonna happen.
I just
Yeah,
look,
like real talk.
I just look at my blood hunter and I go, that glass is going to fucking itch between my scales. You see, I have scales, not hair, not skin, scales. That shit gets in there like sand. It's irritating. You understand me? Now I need a bath. Good.
Yeah.
Lord.
It's more about the principle of it. It wasn't really about the damage.
I
is
thank
what I was trying to get
thank
at.
you profusely for letting me out of my prison, but at the same time I'm bitching the whole time like this is really going to chafe. I'm telling you. Trudge over.
All right. So everyone gains 880 experience points
Oh yeah.
for slaying 4.
Somebody
Iron
do the math
Cobras.
for me, please.
So in total,
5,
we
3, 2, 0.
Yep, 5, 3,
Oh shit, man, we're just a little over 1,000 away, baby.
Oh boy, 1 or 2 more. Don't worry, you'll get it by the end.
5320.
Well, because clearly this even wasn't enough of a challenge, so I got to step it up.
No,
I don't
I
know.
almost died.
I
The
can
cleric
well.
almost died. The
let's be
snake was
fair.
just retarded.
Let's be fair. This was no more or less worse, better or worse for that matter, than the Chimera fight. You actually, it's better because you had somebody go down in the Chimera fight.
Yeah, but somebody would have went down in this fight if the snakes didn't miss 37 attacks in a row.
Dude,
That's the
dude.
rolls. That's the rolls.
So we are 1,180 points away from next round or next level.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I'm guesstimating that you're supposed to be level 5 by the end of this journey. It would make sense. I'm not sure.
I'm hoping so.
I
Yeah.
haven't looked at the very end of the.
Well, how
chapter
many
yet,
more
But
How many more days do we have of
we have
possible
30
random
we have
encounters?
30 more days of random encounters.
Holy
I wanna
sweet
say we'll be
Jesus.
level
You'll
5.
probably be level 6 by the time we're done with
Oh my
this.
god, that's awesome. No,
Now,
I'm
whether
cool
you're
with that.
whether you're supposed to be or not, I don't know. But
Who
if I
cares?
keep throwing the higher
You
level
know
stuff
how to
at
do it.
you-
Look,
Yeah.
mini boss, minions.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, you have the ability to say, okay, in the middle of this fight, all of a sudden 3 fucking more appear out of blue.
Well, yeah,
you don't know
well,
where
I
they
did
came
that,
from.
I did that with the
So-
wolves the last time.
Yeah.
So this is the thing though. From level 4 is 2,700. Level 5 is 6,500. Level 6 is 14,000.
Oh yeah, it's exponential, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Level
Oh, yeah.
5 to
That's
6
a
is tough.
humongous
Look
Yeah.
at it. Look at level 20.
We are over
Alright.
doubling what our
Yeah.
actual score.
Look at
So-
level 20.
Yeah, look at level 20.
Yeah, 20 is.
You got to remember
Ugh.
too, the XP rewards will go up to match it.
Oh, yeah.
but it'll
Exactly.
still-
Yeah, I
it'll
mean, by the
still
time
take-
you're like 15th level, you're taking on gods, demigods, demons. You know,
yeah,
the
you're getting
arch
like 10 or
demons,
20,000
freaking, you
XP
know,
at a time. So.
Yeah, but
Fucking
level 5 is
Tarrasques.
such a huge milestone.
Level 5 is also a huge power increase for all.
Well,
for
that's
most
what I'm
people.
saying.
Some of us.
That's
some
what I'm
of us
saying.
get that.
Level 5 is a massive increase of power.
Yeah.
For some of us.
Alright.
All I get is Fireball. Really?
And you get
Seriously?
double.
That's
That's
it?
it.
Your
Just
cantrips
fireball.
get
No big
doubled.
deal. No big deal. Just
Your,
fireball.
your cantrips get
my
double die.
cantrips don't get doubled.
If you have a cantrip that improves with levels, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like
yeah.
Toll
No,
the
you're
Dead.
right.
Toll the
No, you're
Dead
totally
will
right.
increase.
Yep,
A lot of
you're
the
right.
paladin stuff
Shocking grass
increases.
increases.
Yep, shocking grass will increase. Okay, so
Anyway,
as you guys finish collecting up Jaka from the glass shards, you see the owner of the cart approaching.
and hopefully healing me, maybe.
You have a cleric.
Maybe.
We're on a journey. We're gonna take a rest.
Yeah, you're gonna be taking a long rest.
Okay.
All right, so the owner comes up and he's kind of ashamed. He's feeling a little retarded, and he goes, I don't even know what to say. These I was supposed to transport these to Waterdeep for a buyer. I had no idea they were this dangerous. I was assured by the shipper that these were merely just snakes and harmless and wouldn't hurt anybody, and I deeply apologize.
Child, it's all God's plan.
Damn, look at the cleric taking the high road here.
These things, that was not fun.
He goes, again, I'm truly sorry. You understand, I'm just moving these things. I know nothing of these.
I will place my hand on his shoulder and say, you are forgiven, friend. It is taken care of.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know. He forgives you. I'm just a little shocked.
So, when everybody's, walking back to our caravan, I'm going to walk up to him, put my arm over his shoulder and be like, so friend, where'd you get these?
Oh boy. Alright, so what's gonna happen? Well, before this, let me finish up my little RP with Larold.
You guys all still
sorry,
there?
Sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry. All right. So Larold, he comes up. Obviously, he thanks you again for being understanding of the situation. He says, he says, hold on a second. I think I might have something for you. And he goes into his cart, which is obviously, all over the place now, and comes back out with a piece of parchment with a red wax seal on it. It has a stamp on it. You've never seen the stamp before. And he says, he hands it to you and says, when you arrive to Waterdeep, I think the purchaser of these items would be very glad to hear from you. Take this letter to him and explain to him what transpired here, and he may be better equipped to award you properly for your actions.
Where might I find this buyer in Waterdeep?
So he kind of looks around a little bit, and he tries to make sure that nobody else is listening, and he goes, It's best if you show this to one of the local innkeepers. They will be able to show you or steer you in the right direction.
Oh, this is some black market shit. Okay. All right. I will take the parchment. I will thank him kindly, and yeah, I will put it in my bag and thank him kindly, and say I'll make sure that this gets delivered.
Right. Okay. So you see him after he hands you the parchment. You see him go into his wagon. That's like I said, has been overturned. So you him go inside. Now, Rote, you so you go with the group, kind of meet up. You know, well, not meet up, but you know what I mean. You guys kind of
Talk to 'em.
regroup. No. I'm talking about with the party.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of, because remember, your job is you're the captain of the caravan or whatever, right? So you kind of get
Yeah.
everyone back on track, and then after the caravan is getting ready to move again, you go over to him, obviously, to find out if he needs transport. You know, now that his cart's destroyed, he's going to need transportation to continue on, or what he's doing. And then also you have your side motive of trying to figure out where, as you had said before, you wanted to find out where these came from, or more information about them, right?
Yep.
So you go back into the car. You go back over to where his cart is, and you look around and you don't see him. So you figure that he's probably still inside collecting his goods or whatever it may be. So you go into the cart and you find him dead. His throat has been cut ear to ear.
Wow.
And on his body, you notice that his chest, his shirt's gone, and there's an insignia that's been carved into his chest.
Okay.
And you're not, and you might want to give me a history roll. I'm trying to decide what would constitute you knowing.
Sounds like history.
Yeah, but is
Insight.
history insight maybe?
Okay, what are you trying to determine?
If he knows an insignia.
If he knows an insignia of
history,
of a group.
Religion. We don't have politics,
religion,
unfortunately.
maybe?
Religion might work.
I'm not religious.
Doesn't matter. You can still roll a religion. You still know that religion exists, and there's you have knowledge of passing knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Passing knowledge.
You've seen a church.
I'd say roll a history too.
Okay, yeah. So give me a history.
Okay, history.
Yeah, that's better.
All right.
May
So
not recall exactly what it is, but he recalls that maybe it's something that's up to you.
yeah, you. Okay, so I'll describe the symbol to you. The symbol that's carved into his chest.
Bear in mind, is it a common symbol or is it an uncommon symbol? Rare, whatever.
I mean, I would say it's an uncommon symbol.
Okay,
Just
so yeah.
because since I'm a part of the Harpers, I would know.
Ooh, actually, that's a good point.
Oh shit!
I
Yeah,
don't-
you remember the Harpers?
I don't know. Hold on 1 second. Buddha, jump down to the other channel real quick. Because I'm not sure on the
hang on a second.
politics between the two groups.
User left
okay.
your channel. User left your channel.
So,
It sounds like it's going well.
yeah.
You?
User
just sitting
left
here
your
sitting in.
channel.
Who just left the channel? Mental? Mental? Why did Mental leave? The game's not over. He went to AFK channel.
Is it possible that he was AFK?
User was
No,
moved
he
to your
wasn't
channel.
manually moved there. Mental, you
Error.
still here? Well, he wasn't moved. He moved from...
User joined your channel.
All right. So what we're looking at, so what we've concluded here is that you have seen the symbol before, but you can't quite remember exactly who it belongs to.
Okay.
You think that you're pretty sure that if you describe this symbol to somebody within the Harper network, that they would know who the sigil belongs to. And to give you the description of the sigil, it is now keep in mind this is very crude. It's
Yeah, it was carved
obviously
in
it's
somebody's
not the
chest.
full. Yeah, it was carved in somebody's chest, so it's not exactly the official full-blown thing, but it looks to be like a sword and or scepter, or a mace, some sort of weapon, and it has in the background, it kind of looks like a sun. You're not, like I said, it's kind of crude. It's not super
Rude like a pit bull. Get the point.
not super clear, but it's some sort of weapon, and it looks like some sort of sun in the background, like maybe the weapon is emanating light, or
Praise the sun.
or something. Yeah, well, it's not the Sun Bros. Sun Bros wouldn't be murdering people. But that's Dark Souls. What do you mean? Right. So what is that implying? I was basically asking Buddha, with that roll, with the specifically what you rolled,
Like how much information?
Would you
would
actually
remember?
know? Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't actually discuss details. It was more of a rules question as to how much information would you know with a 12, on a
Right.
rare knowledge thing.
This isn't
like if it was
this
common
isn't-
knowledge, you would have known exactly who it belonged
Yeah.
to, probably some of the people involved. But it's a rare knowledge. This isn't a common symbol. That's all we discussed.
This isn't a group. So kind
Yeah,
of.
I'll
like
never
a
try to
Harper.
steer anybody in the party wrong. Just so that I want to make that clear.
Just to make it a little more clear in what's going on here. Kind of get the impression that much like you kind of, and being a member of the Harpers, kind of understand the amount of art, time and skill that probably went into doing a job like this. So you kind of understand you're not dealing with the Clerics Guild of Waterdeep here. You know what I mean? This isn't a public facing organization. You're not dealing with the Lord's Alliances or anything of that nature. This is more or less, you're probably dealing with a faction similar to the Harpers, which is more of a in the shadows, cloak and dagger kind of deal. This was an in and out job. Now, obviously, you don't know why this happened. You can kind of piece together, I'm assuming from basic knowledge, that this person was in charge of transporting these items, and said items are now FUBAR, so his services weren't needed anymore.
He fucked up.
Bar.
Yeah, he fucked up. So, with that, so walking away from that, you guys, now, Laryl, did you tell, this is important too, does everybody know about the note that you have, the sealed letter?
Can I
Or
steal from him?
you can't
What's your alignment?
steal from who?
The dead dude.
There isn't anything to steal.
He didn't have any cash or anything on
Maybe,
him.
sure, we'll say he had like 2 gold pieces on him.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What's your alignment?
Chaotic neutral.
He's chaotic.
He
neutral.
can literally do whatever he wants.
He can
Yep.
do whatever he wants.
Okay, so if I'm just doing my RP here.
Yeah, RPing it, yeah.
Right now, which I wanted to talk to you later on as we go on about changing a couple of things as part of like an RP thing.
Okay.
Right now, my ideals are people. I am loyal to my friends, not to any ideas.
Yep.
Everyone else can take a trip down the sticks for all I care.
Right.
So
So it sounds to me like you would tell everybody.
I will sit down and tell my friends.
Okay. So you guys are informed that Laryld is now in the possession of a sealed letter. Has like I said, a wax stamp on it. And he was informed that when you get to Waterdeep, you might want to carefully show that letter around to somebody that's that has a lot of knowledge about the inner workings of the city. As such, a bar, like an innkeeper. Probably, you're not going to want to walk into the most traveled inn. You might want to maybe rely on Rote and his connections. But by the same token,
Well, and I
you're,
also have the
Does
Fur
any-
Traveler feature that gives
By-
me access to information I might not have otherwise.
Oh, nice.
Does anybody recognize the
right,
seal
but
on the
but
envelope?
Laryl, that's a far cry from, for example, from having some of the features that, I can't remember the background, but even being a rogue where you have access to thieves' cant and being able to identify like shady places as hangouts. There's I can't remember the back. I think it's a street dweller or something like that. There's some background that lets you be able to do that.
So basically, Roach should be
secret
my
identity.
bro. Roach should be my bro when we're looking for this.
So, but again, and I'll mention this too. By the same token, going from a more, I guess, ease of access way to do this would be, you guys are all members of the Harpers. They have offered their resources, knowledge being one of those. So you might be able, and remember, Waterdeep, as far as I remember from the campaign and from lore of D&D, Waterdeep is the hub or like the headquarters for the Harpers. So if something's
that's
going
true.
on, if there's something going on in Waterdeep, the Harpers probably know about it.
Yep.
So you can ask an innkeeper if you don't want to associate the Harpers with it. You know, you don't want to get them involved for whatever reason, but that's an option. You can also go to your contacts with the Harpers in Waterdeep after you report the caravan or whatever happens.
well, the fact that this man was murdered. Wait, do we know that this man was murdered?
Rote hasn't told you. You guys. So again, you guys have returned to your posts.
Yeah, I was more
Rote,
asking Rote if we know he
Rote-
was murdered.
Rote has, as of right now, Rote has not informed anybody that the man has been murdered.
Hey, Rote, does that guy need help flipping his wagon over?
So question with the DM: how, on the
How-
side, how much
How now, brown
are
cow?
the people that we're escorting? Because the people we're escorting, they're part of the
Caravan.
Jesus Alliance, right?
No, they're a part of the people that we're trying to follow, right?
Who?
The caravan owners, the people who actually
Okay.
bought this, they're part of the
No.
cult.
No. The
Okay.
cult is part of the caravan.
Okay.
The caravan is not owned by anybody.
Okay.
The caravan is majority made up of independent black women that don't need no man,
All right,
and
so
they're
with
trying
that
to
being
go to
said,
town.
with that being said,
I beg to differ.
is,
They need
is
us.
the cult listening in on us that we know of?
No.
Okay. Then
You've been able to identify, as far as I remember from the previous text, you guys are aware because you saw them come into the town, into Baldur's Gate before you left. You were able to identify the majority of the people that are associated with the cult, and if I remember correctly, out of the 22 carts that are traveling in the caravan, only 2 of them belong to the cult.
okay.
So the cult is part of it. The cult is the main quest, right?
Yes.
You guys are trying to stop the cult. You're trying to get more information. You don't want them to resurrect Tiamat, which, as we know from the second half of the campaign, is probably going to happen.
So the reason why
but
I'm asking
Yeah.
this is because I'm just
Yes.
making sure that they're not listening in on us.
no,
To
they're
decide
not,
on whether or
they're
not, to decide on whether or not I'm going to tell the rest of the party.
right. So
So
you
if they're
know.
not, then yes, I'm going to tell the rest of the party.
So metagaming, you know that the guy that was killed had nothing to do with the cult.
Okay.
This wasn't a cult hit. It had nothing to do with it. These snakes weren't part of the cult's master plan.
Okay.
This was an independent merchant who was just part of the caravan, who was just transferring goods, and unfortunately had a little bit of bad luck. Now the cult itself has people, far as, I don't want to say they're spying on you. They're cautious, they're trying to blend in. They're not trying to draw attention to themselves. But they're also not necessarily just sticking to their wagon. They have people walking around associating with others so they don't look suspicious, but they're not particularly keen on any. They don't know you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't know you're a threat. They just know you guys are bodyguards. So
they're marking us and observing.
They're keeping an eye, but there's
Observe and report.
At so far, there's really been nothing that would make them assume you guys were following them or after them or spying on them or whatever.
Okay.
You guys are bodyguards, and
Yeah.
so far you have done your jobs of keeping the caravan safe.
They're conducting recon on the new guys.
Right. Well, it's not even new guys because
Ugh.
they're not, like I said, this isn't their caravan. They're just part of it.
Yeah, but we're new to their cult, right?
We're not in their cult.
No,
I'm
we're
just
just
gonna say
we're just
over-
Unless
Yeah,
you
the
unless you're
question I had.
declaring a secret that I don't know about, in which
no,
case
no, I thought that we were.
no,
made-
we're part
I
of the.
just-
You guys have joined the Harpers.
Oh, okay.
You're following the cult of the Black Dragon, which is
All right.
which were the guys that you were fighting
All right, I'm caught up now.
originally. Yeah.
All right. So yes, I tell the rest of the party that
Okay.
in secret I'm going to tell them
Right.
through my telepathy that hey, this dude's been murdered. Don't make a scene.
This is peculiar. This parchment I was given is sealed with wax. I think that it would be best for us to not open it as to arouse suspicion with whoever's waiting for it.
Does the wax have a seal on it, or is it just a
Yes,
blob
it
of
has
wax?
seal.
it is a wax seal.
It's a wax
parchment.
seal. It doesn't. I think he's asking if it has a symbol on it. It does not. It's just a generic. It's just sealed. It doesn't have
Okay, it's not stamped with like a.
It's
ring
not.
or
There's no
anything?
royal insignia or anything on it. Not like that. Not like versus what was carved into the guy's body. It's just a generic wax seal.
So we could theoretically reseal
Open it. Yeah, we
If
could
we
open
You
it
had
could.
and
wax.
reseal it.
You could.
Could and I could reseal it since I have the forgery kit.
Ooh. That would be interesting. I've been down that road with a mastermind rogue where he has he had a skill that let him reforge things. I don't remember. It was something weird, but he had some rogue ability that let him like basically make doctored papers, and he made like he nat 20'd his what did we do? We took a quest that was posted in a town, and the reward on the quest was 100 gold. And he nat 20 to forgery to make it the reward 100,000 gold.
Holy shit!
Shit.
So he walked into the royal bank after we completed the bounty, and he drops the head of the guy that we were supposed to track down, and he hands them the note, and they're like, and the DM had the bankers be like, holy shit, we didn't know the king raised the ransom on this guy this much. But hey, he nat 20'd it, and then the best part was he nat 20'd the persuasion check to convince them that the bounty had been raised, because #rogue bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Mastermind rogue at high levels is ridiculous. He could not roll lesser than a 20 on any of his on like his, what was it? Like 3 of his checks. Because he had the double expertise, which gave his bonuses to like +9 or 10, and then he had a feature, or I think it was a class feature from Mastermind at like level 10 or 11 that says you cannot roll less than a 10 on any of your rolls as far as like any of your skill checks. So he had so he could not roll lesser than a 19 on any of his skill checks ever. Moving forward,
Nice.
it was just all this fucking crazy like RP rogue bullshit. It was insane. But anyway,
Okay, so
yeah.
should we read the letter?
That is up to you guys.
Does anybody have detect magic?
I
See
do
if
not
there's a
have
magical
detect
seal on it?
magic.
Because if anybody has detect magic to see if there's a magical seal on it, that would be another thing.
I think that we should keep it sealed and kind of go in
Just go with the flow.
cautiously, because I was told that we might get a reward for giving this over.
Yeah, let's just leave it sealed.
And this is
What?
right up, I think, wrote, I think this is right up your alley, because
Yep.
this sounded like some black market underground shit.
Yep.
I could cast Purify Food and Drink on it and see if that helps.
You would
Alright,
to cast
so-
it and it fails.
I will put the sealed parchment back into my bag.
I was waiting
And,
for somebody sneaky to be like, yeah, we'll just go run it over a campfire. We'll loosen the wax up. We'll fucking just
Nah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
have
where I
thought of
was
that
at.
right
I was
away.
like, let's
And
just
drop it in the campfire.
Well, I mean, that's up to you. Do you guys want a reward or not?
No,
Granted,
I'm going to
my
I'm going
cleric
to
is
put the
trying to
sealed
steer away
parchment
from it.
back,
Okay.
and then yeah, that's that.
All right.
And from now
Cool.
on, during the travels, I'm going to be attending our the congregation of our cleric,
Okay.
along with anyone else that he's converted. I will be part of that group.
What were
Nice.
the clothes of the guy that died?
Ugh.
His shirt was removed and he shit his pants when his throat was cut.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yep. He got it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to remember his face and what race he was then. Just in case needed.
Hell yeah.
Shit, where was it? Fuck.
So yeah.
So who's going to keep the scroll? I think this is important.
I have it.
Yeah, he said he had it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jaka doesn't trust himself.
Yeah, and I don't trust Rote with it. Like my
are you talking
character is my character would be suspicious of Rote.
Well, and I
Not to a
assume
detrimental
it's,
way,
It's
just-
like 11, so I assume the session is over. Correct? YOLO.
What?
It's 9:54.
What's happening?
Session is over.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so YOLO, what I wanted to talk to you about.
Uh-huh.
Since we have Charlie Papa and role playing my character, my character is on a quest for repentance for his crimes.
Okay.
So as we are moving through this caravan, and I'm spending time in a quote unquote holy setting, and we go into town, and I try to find the local cathedral to whatever lawful good or whatever kind of god, neutral good, whatever.
Right.
And then I start like performing like good deeds. Would I be able to gradually throughout the journey change my alignment to neutral good and maybe start changing my ideals
From
as part of the redemption process?
your alignment can definitely change.
Oh yeah,
the
mine
question-
already
User
changed.
disconnected
The
from your
question
channel.
is,
Do you have a deity?
what is your alignment now?
Neutral.
Neutral. I'd have to look in an alignment chart.
It's one step away. On any access, you can do that.
Right.
But you can also skip 180 too. You can, if you were a lawful good character, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, as long as it obviously didn't piss off the party and it fit the narrative, if you just went all fucking murder hobo and just like enraged and like if you were a lawful good paladin and you became an oath breaker, you know, and just was like, brah, and you went pure chaotic evil and just was like maybe you were possessed by a demon, whatever, you know,
Then your deity is gonna come and kill you.
Not necessarily.
but you're protected
Yeah,
by
to
the
move
on.
deities of the other side
Harold, you're
too. You
neutral?
know, there's a whole bunch of ways
Yes.
to play it.
So you'd probably go to neutral good, I would assume.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's
neutral
one
good.
step on the
because
axis.
because
Yeah.
neutral good doesn't actually have any affiliation to the law. Neutral good just means I'm
Right.
trying to do what I think is right.
And it also doesn't mean that you're gonna go, oh my god, one day I'm just gonna like take off all my clothes and run down naked through the square, you know, either, you know.
That would be
It's-
chaotic neutral.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, see, chaotic neutral is your typical murder hobo, the person
Yeah.
that says, I can do anything I fucking want because that's chaotic neutral. And it
Exactly.
kind of isn't, but that's a long discussion.
Well, everybody throws vegetables at you and yells shame.
Exactly, right?
Shame.
Oh,
Shame.
and Yellow, real quick,
Shame.
What's
because
up?
I gotta kind of bump off early.
Uh-huh.
I do want to clarify something. You
Yes.
brought up about the material component, the glass shards for
Yeah.
the spell. I have an arcane focus. The
Okay.
only material goods that I am required to procure would be monetized material goods, such as in Greater Restoration, you need 100 gold pieces
Yep,
worth of diamond dust.
Yep, yeah.
Okay, so something like that I would need. Any other spell that requires a material component. Oh, and guess what?
Hmm.
Guess what? I also have the meta magic feat that lets me cast spells without using somatic or verbal components, son. So in other words, I am a silent but deadly motherfucker, yo. You won't
Damn.
even know I'm casting the spell at your ass.
Well,
Damn.
and I mean, if you wanted, I could cast silence over you while you were casting. So I mean,
Oh god, that would literally be redundant but awesome, because think about it, nothing's escaping. You don't even know I'm casting it. My hands are folded. In an
Just
intense
fucking happens.
interrogation.
he's just standing there with a constipated look on his face.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you
I'm just
fucking
like, you know, I the same look that I usually have. It's hard for a dragonborn face to emote. So I just kind of sit there, and it's just like, and I'm casting spells on you the whole time, you know, and you're like, what the fuck, man? It's like, yeah.
That could work
boy.
in town. You could be casting spells in town and nobody knows
Yes,
you were
I
doing it.
could. Dude, one of my other spells I can get is greater invisibility. So not only can I cast spells without the need of verbal, somatic, or material components, unless they're monetized, okay, I can also do them while fucking invisible. As long as they're not attack spells, I can cast spells.
So,
Mage
what,
Hand comes to mind. Things like that. Prestidigitation.
what I was going for here was basically an amount of character growth that basically equaled to that mercenary that doesn't really give a shit and sticks close with his comrades, to somebody that not necessarily like finds religion specifically, but somebody who finds solace in holy
You're
people
redeemed.
and learns to be charitable and becomes somebody who works for the greater good rather than just being a paid killer.
You know what? Look through the homebrew and shit, and see if there's not something about a redeemed. You know what I'm saying? For a cleric, or even for a paladin, you could like switch it over to a cleric. You could work it. You know, you and you could definitely work it out. You know what I mean? That's a possibility, because that's what you're doing, is you're redeeming yourself in the eyes of your God and your people. You know, you're turning yourself over a new leaf.
Yeah, you're seeking asylum and forgiveness.
And
Yes.
then maybe at like level 6 start multi-classing into paladin. Oh shit.
Yo, dude, totally, man. Because paladin is just, dude. Once you get smite,
I don't
I
want to be
can't rhyme it
smitten.
right now.
Hell
I can't
no.
rhyme it right now. I was gonna be like, once you
You're
go
not gonna
black,
be
you
a
never go
paladin?
back.
Fuck that shit. That's
But-
gay as fuck.
Dude, paladins
Dude, you're a barbarian.
are OP.
Hell no.
Dude, a
Dude,
fucking level 5
paladins are
barbarian
OP.
that multi-classed into paladin?
Dude, the
Oh,
only thing
hell
you're, no,
yeah.
no. The only thing he's allowed to multi-class into that would fit
Bard.
a better class, like a better fit
Bard.
to his RP, no, would be druid. Because he's already the one with wolves.
Dude, you could turn
And-
into a fucking dire wolf, man.
Barbarian.
But
Hell yeah.
a barbarian druid, dude, damn.
A barbarian
Damn.
druid. I'm gonna start looking up fucking druids. I
Dude,
can't
druids are-
use spells while I'm raging though.
If you look up,
There's
when
a
you
way to
look
get
up,
around that.
Use buffing spells.
dude,
or
druids
buff
are
yourself.
druids are powerful as hell, man.
Barbarian.
High level druids can cast things like what is it? There's this one. It's like a wave, oceanic wave that just crashes over everything, and you can literally like flood a city away off the map. It's fucking incredible. Typhoon or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. A really
Well,
high
and
level.
actually, this whole
druid
wolf
spell.
thing, and also the totem wolf and the druid thing would also both fit with my background being from Os, because the people from Os gave rise to spirit shaman, shamanic priests who commanded the spirit world, totemists who channeled the raw magic of nature's spirits.
Yup.
Cool.
Dude, I mean, I would even be cool with you just full-blown converting to a druid at this point. Like, if you just wanted to re-roll. Like, because the thing about druids is that, and this actually kind of fits in your storyline if you want to write this into your character background. Druids don't happen just because they're tree huggers. At least in the lore of D&D, there are plenty of stories of people that, you know, basically have like mental breakdowns and go on killing sprees. And they're, about to kill themselves in the forest, and they are contacted by, some sort of higher being that basically,